Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the actual play Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. We had kind of a heavy emotional end to our session last week, and I'm sure everybody in the party wants to get right into it. But before we do, of course we have some announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the RPG music you'll be hearing during our session tonight is brought to you again by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate has their live album, Live Shadows, coming out soon, and they have just released a music video onto their YouTube channel. But if you don't want to have to sit there and watch a video, you can also check them out on Spotify. Have your Alexa play Midnight Syndicate right now, or find them on iTunes. They have a wide selection of goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that is perfect for your own sessions at home. If you want more information, you can go to midnightsyndicate.com, or you can use the command !syndicate in their chat, in our chat, for some more information. And once again, thank you, Midnight Syndicate. Sarah, you have a coffee announcement?
Yes, I do. You can get 10% off your whole order if you go shop coffee at Found Familiar Coffee and use the code word Prestige. That is 10% off your whole order. I almost said $10, but that's a lie, unless you order $100 worth of items.
The math checks
but,
out.
Yep, I didn't go to school for math, or else I wouldn't be here. Hey, getting that. But yeah, 10% off your whole order if you use the code word Prestige at Found Familiar Coffee. They have great coffee, roast, beans, and overall, it's a vibe. Check it out, use the code word, and get 10% off.
Ember, something happened in Minecraft world recently. What do you have to tell us about it?
Something did happen in Minecraft recently. So the 1.17 update was released this week, which means it's time for a server update. As soon as Paper releases a stable version of the 1.17 release, we will be upgrading our server, and we invite you all to come join us, play a brand new Minecraft world, and yeah. You can find that at mc.pgc.gg. It's a grief protection server. I think it's going to be set up a little different than our current server. There's going to be like a marketplace and stuff. It should be super fun. Yeah, can't wait for that. Hopefully that gets done very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ember. And we are having a fundraiser right now for the Trevor Project. So we have a collection on our Redbubble store. You can use the command !Pride in chat for some more information. But the link to the store is merch.pgc, that's as in Prestige Gaming Community, .gg, as in GG after you lose a game of Overwatch. Anything, sure. So anything in our Roll with Pride initiative merch, we are donating all the proceeds, every dollar amount earned past manufacturing, to the Trevor Project. So that's until the end of June. So make sure you go ahead and go to merch.pgc.gg and see the Y collection. It's very representative of various demographics of people, and we do what we can. So once again, Jack, what can you tell us what happens if someone misses our session tonight?
What happens? Presumably they don't go on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google Music or wherever it is you get your podcasts and stuff. Basically, because what we're doing right now is also going on there. So if you ever need to find us, if you miss us, you just head on over to like anywhere where you get your content, really. I mean, who doesn't go to YouTube every day? Or check Spotify when you're like driving. Also, I mean, I suppose you could check us out on, Twitch as well. By the way, that YouTube link, gosh, I really like it. And if you subscribe to the same idea, then I'm sure you'll like it too. All right, that's what I got.
Thank you. All right. I don't think we have any other announcements. So
I have a disclaimer. Please don't check Spotify while driving.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that.
no, don't
What?
don't do that.
Do it verbally.
You know.
Do it with a partner.
Yeah. Don't be on your.
I don't
phone
think you
while
should be
driving,
doing
guys.
anything while
That's bad.
driving, but looking at the
drive.
road.
Exactly.
I say don't
Here
even
we are,
drive.
guys.
Just don't do it.
Safe driving habits. There was one more thing I had, but I can't think about it right now. So, go ahead and grab some snacks. Grab a drink.
merch?
I already said that.
Hmm.
As we welcome you to
Oh,
our
please
table.
give away.
Oh, that's it. Thank you. We are giving away dice again this session. So I have this wooden chest here with bags of dice in it. We're going to give one away guaranteed at the mid-session break, and for every 5 natural ones rolled during the session. We just don't have the counter set up on stream. So every 5 natural ones rolled, and there should be a lot of rolling today. So, hooray! Be sure to
Yay.
sign up for those when they go live, and we start.
Wait. I have a question.
Yes.
Do your one natural ones count?
Yes.
No.
They always
Yes.
have.
Yes?
Yeah, they always have.
Awesome.
So that is
That's
only
the
for the
best
United
news.
States and Canada, excluding Quebec only. So if you're overseas,
We're
from
definitely
that
gonna hit the goal then.
one,
Get fucked, Quebec.
Oh.
call your representatives. Change
Quebec.
the laws. It's
More
great.
like Quasick.
So, without further ado, grab a drink, grab some snacks as we welcome you to session 64. of
We're so
Prestige
close to 69.
Encounters. And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, the champions of Cataran found their way onto the land of the Giantkin, passing through a gate that declared the beginning of the trials of the All-Father. They were introduced to a mysterious masked figure, often appearing but not speaking. They continued on until they came to a fork in the road, with a diverse valley laid out before them. A large forest directly ahead, to the left a volcanic landscape, and to the right a frozen tundra. The party opted to go to the left. It was here they set up camp before venturing into a fire giant stronghold. While keeping watch, the masked figure appeared again and offered to dance with Elif. Elif danced for a while, but then we felt that something was wrong, and she stopped as she shook off whatever was trying to take hold of her mind. The party fought some fire giants on the bridge that led across a volcanic chasm. They entered the fortress, and it was here that they were confronted by 2 guards. The guards had them shackle themselves, and the party was brought through the fire giant city built within this volcanic mountain before the king of the fire giants, his name King Ignis. The king declared that the party were the guests of the Silent One, and as a violation of this rule, he slew the guard that had the party shackled. Despite his own desires to kill the party, he announced that no harm may come to them until they confront the trial by the laws of the All-Father. They were then escorted to a dwelling for those awaiting the trial. Here, Akon Helios appeared. Ember immediately demanded that he bring Denton back. It was at this time the party was whisked away to the afterlife of Tamora, Denton's patron goddess. This is where Denton told the party that he was tired, and despite his friend's attempts, he didn't want to come back. It was here that Ember surrendered the coin with the true resurrection spell back to Denton, and the party said their final goodbyes. It is at this point your vision begins to swirl once more as the smiling face of Denton looking back at you fades further into the distance. As your vision clears, you see that you are once again in the dwelling within the volcanic mountain, awaiting your trial for the morning.
Is Lord Acorn still there?
So, as you are all sitting in front of this table, still sitting there drinking from a leaf that seems to be, a teacup that seems to be made out of leaves and a lotus flower. He's kind of just like sipping it, and then lowers it and looks and goes, "Well, this is awkward."
It is.
That dialogue's awkward. What do you mean? Speak on that.
Can you elaborate?
Right?
Well, I told you I can't bring him back, and now you know why. But there's still a favor to be repaid, and I do not like having favors owed. So,
I know how that feeling
there
is.
is a detrimental property to this trial that you all are unaware of. But information is not free. The choice is yours. I have about 5 more minutes before I really must go. You see, the giant kin don't like the Fae, and there's certain magical treaties.
I go tap Ember on the shoulder. Hey, bud. I think it'd be best if y'all found out what this trial is, because we don't want to go in blind.
Yeah, it'd probably be best to get as much information as possible.
Might be a waste of a favor, but might also save all our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just like in front of him?
Yeah. We're in the same room, right in front of.
Yeah, he's kind of like holding the tea plate, the saucer with the teacup like right in front of his chin and like sipping it very loudly.
All right.
He has that bright orange hair, all black eyes. I'm just like peering at you.
I believe might have some information that might be more valuable to him than a favor.
Oh.
Mm.
And what is that?
Well, we had a run-in not too long ago where we gained information about what's the flower called? The moonflower?
The
sunflower?
Sundrop flower.
We had a run-in with a hag where we gained information on the location of the sundrop flower.
Is that so?
It is.
Do you have this flower in your possession?
No, but we have information about its location.
Huh.
We know where to find it.
Information for information.
I'm sorry. Well, unfortunately, I asked you to retrieve the flower and present it to me, but it seems that it's not in your possession. How unfortunate.
You did ask us to do that.
Yes.
I'm sure we could continue with that job. In the meantime, we're here. It is incumbent on us to learn as much as we can about the challenge ahead so that we can get through it. Because that is a variable we don't really want to fuck with, do we? I think he happens to have some insight that may be of value.
Do I think he has some insight that may be of value, or is he trying to fleece us right now?
Make an insight check.
Ooh. Okay. $16.
16. As far as you know, he seems to be forthcoming. Make a history check for me.
Hmm. That's a 16 as well.
You know, from what you've learned, the Fae don't lie. They just don't.
And they're very transactional as far as I can tell so far.
They lie by telling the truth, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Well,
unless Amber, you have other ideas on how exactly we could cash in on this favor that he owes us, I'm starved for better ideas.
you know, I wanted to keep that favor in my back pocket for a while, but screw it. This seems an appropriate time.
Shake on it.
Lord Akon, I wish to redeem my favor and have you tell us all the information that you know about this upcoming trial of ours.
Very well.
In service, of course, to us besting it and proceeding on our way.
You are safe as you are trial goers here inside the stronghold of Ignis. It is what he said. It is indeed a trial of craftsmanship against him. But what he did not tell you is that you are able to sabotage your opponent, assuming you don't get caught, of course. The giants, like ourselves, are very direct with their words, but they can say one thing but mean another. They can ask if they can lift you up higher to understand you better, and next thing you know, you're flat like a pancake against the ceiling. But just keep an eye on that.
You haven't given us any
Okay, so you've told us that we could risk ourselves by potentially sabotaging our opponent, and what? That they could sabotage us? Okay.
Indeed.
What else? What about the specifics about this challenge? Some materials that would help us succeed, techniques, that sort of thing. What are they looking for?
You have all of the materials you could possibly need laid out before you. Gems, metals, things of beauty in this world. That's going far, saying it is for beautiful in this world indeed. He kind of takes another long sip from his tea, and he says, and he goes, which at this point you see him set down the glass, and this whole time you thought it was tea, but it's just like water with some flower petals in it. Doesn't make much sense to you, but whatever.
What is tea with except for water with flower petals?
What?
What are trees if not giant flowers? Nothing. Sorry.
The fire giants are master craftsmen in the forge. The only rival to them in art is their stone brethren. It's quite interesting. There's a long deal of history there if you were here to hear it, especially as to why they're here and why the land is the way it is. Would you like to know more?
What would it cost us?
It could. Well, it's already cost us. He owes us. This is part of the agreement, is it not? Unless you're stalling for time, Lord Acorn.
Oh, I don't stall. I have all the time in this world.
Wonderful. Glad to hear it. Let us observe one important factor of our bargain. That is, whatever you tell us, your debt to us will be repaid by the time it helps us get through this trial. Correct? That is the term that we agree on?
I gave you the information that you requested.
Perfect. Until such time as we have succeeded that trial, your debt has not yet been repaid.
Perhaps.
So, now, sabotage. That's one aspect to it. Perfect. We are waiting, or perhaps that's enough. Perhaps from here we'll have enough. Is that what you're saying?
Lord Akon, if you were to sabotage a fire giant while they were making one of their pieces of work, how would you go about it?
The forge cannot work if it is absent of heat. Is it not?
Or oxygen?
Something to consider. Would you look at the time?
One moment.
I thought you said you had all the time in the world.
You have all the time in the world.
In this world.
One further, just something else for us to ponder as well, given what you've told us so far. As I recall, you said the key thing is sabotage provided we don't get caught. How might they catch us? What means do they have of spying on us that you know of? Can they scry on us? See us from some distance?
The trial's not in the open amongst many of the court. So just keep an eye out.
You offer vagaries. I hope that's enough.
I
For
hope
your
so
sake.
too.
Jack will nod. Shrug. Well, apparently we've got what we need.
Indeed.
So, here's look back at the rest. What do you say then? I mean, first of all, we've got to get to work, right? What do you think?
I think we should prepare SHADA as best as possible.
Yeah.
And what about investigating their operation in the meantime? I don't mean to say that we will sabotage them, but it may be worthwhile at least to see it. We don't really have the means to do so unless we go there, right?
That's fair. Lord Akon, one further question, and then you can leave. Are the participants awaiting the trial, do they have free access to everything that will be utilized in the trial?
What more could you need than everything that you could possibly need?
Do we have access to it now?
That would be something you technically have access to. It's a matter of how you choose to get there.
I see. Okay, you can go.
And just like that, like a flash of sunlight, and he's gone.
No.
So, are we
Fascinating.
actually gonna sabotage, or was that just like a crazy idea that he?
It
gave
sounded
us?
like a crazy idea he gave us to offload
But
his
also, it
debt.
sounds like
But
an
on the other
idea that
hand,
we can pull off.
it is. That's just it. It could be an idea we pull off. Unless, of course, this is the sabotage, and he's sabotaging us. You never know. We don't know.
But
We don't know enough.
But why would the giants sabotage us if they hate the Fae?
Probably not. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking it.
Participating in the trial. The
Probably.
Maybe
the
it's like
question
wildfire or
that
something.
there are several things to address here. One, if we are going to sabotage them, we should probably do that before the trial begins. Two, if
Yeah,
they're going to
like,
sabotage us, we need to have contingencies for every possibility of fire giant sabotage.
Exactly. So some people would need to be here, and some other people there. At least checking it out at first. We'd need to have some kind of guard. I mean, or maybe you could do something, shield the place. What can you do? Alarm spell, perhaps? Something like that?
So, what's his name? Kelwin is going to pipe up and say, I can do a shield spell, or however he talks. He just
Do it,
seems to be
Dylan.
cold to me. Yeah, so Kelwin will start setting up the shield spell.
Cool.
Or, not the shield, the alarm spell.
Alarm spell, okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, who can move quietly? Or at least
I think I
unseen.
can.
Okay, yes, of course. You can
Well.
turn invisible.
I can turn
Well.
invisible, yes.
Hold on. Were we shown where this thing was gonna be?
No,
Fuck.
you were taken to the keep, and then immediately to this small metal house compared to everything else.
Mhm.
Right. Okay.
What have we always said, guys? Location, location, location.
So that
DM,
that breaks my
roughly how much time do we have at the moment until the trial? Is it like late
Yeah,
at
the
night at the
night.
moment, or is it early evening?
So it's late evening, but I would say
Okay.
it's like 9 or 10. But time can be weird here. But
Understood.
you have the night.
I would
does
recommend-
anybody know the dimension door spell?
Not I.
Not I.
Hmm.
Well, I would recommend that whoever's working tomorrow on the challenge not be staying up too late. Get your rest. Can't afford to be exhausted tomorrow.
Of course.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Well, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying.
Now.
Let's make sure that we conserve your energy above all. I'm okay to stay up through the night if I have to.
I'm not.
In any case, Sarah, you and me, and anyone else who'd like to join us, we could try to venture out there and see if we could at least learn a little bit about what's ahead.
Alex, do you want to go on a stealthy mission?
I feel like the fewer people who go, the higher the chance of success.
Fine, I'll
Also
just go
true.
with midnight check then.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
If you two find anything interesting,
Okay. Can do.
please let me know.
All right. Are we locked
Anything
inside
to
the room?
give you
there,
that
DM?
will help
Yeah.
help you with this? I don't have. Oh, I do, but it's only like a minute, isn't it? Oh, an hour.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are going, I'm gonna cast invisibility on both of you, and you'll have it for an hour.
You're sweet.
Yeah.
Well, where'd
But
I
now we
go?
can't ask for directions. That's cool. We'll look around. Maybe we can listen in on conversations and see if we can determine where the challenger might be, or.
Oh, were you planning on asking for directions?
I don't
Not
know.
I feel like they
anymore.
don't like us too
We're
much
already
here.
invisible.
It was one option, but then again, invisibility has its own reward. So, one last thing. How long would it take for you to identify something?
10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's fine. We'll get back to it later. And, all right, Sarah, wherever you are, and I'll, like, reach out.
Pretty sure we can see each other.
No. Okay.
No, you
meet you by
can't.
the
You
door.
can't.
Meet you by the door. Yeah.
We
Meet you by
can't?
the door.
Okay, I head to the wrong door.
Okay.
I hope
I will head.
at least
Yeah,
one
and I'll,
of you
like,
has
reach
a
out.
message.
Nope. And I'll walk out. Damn.
Good luck.
I look at the door that opened and I walk towards it.
Okay. So I need Jack and Star to make stealth checks with advantage.
Lovely. Just get triple advantage. That's a 26.
All right, Sarah, where's your stealth check?
Isn't it just a straight roll because we're exhausted?
You're exhausted.
What? Fine.
Wait, unless so.
Oh, I do have a point of exhaustion. That's true.
So it would be a straight
It
roll.
would be a straight roll. Yeah. So
Let's
it was a
do
26.
21.
But,
All right. So 26 and 21. So, sorry, with your elven eyes, you kind of see where Jack is stepping, where there's very faint traces of volcanic dust, and he managed to like grab onto his cloak. You guys are walking through this. So where you are is you're on a rocky ledge with a metal bridge that connects you to the house. As you guys are walking across this bridge, you begin to hear the sound of chain against chain. As the bridge begins to move upwards towards the other end, as the drawbridge that connects to this house is retracted.
Hmm.
You guys are
okay.
on this bridge.
We're on this bridge,
As
so we're
it's
like
being
leaving this bridge.
brought
Okay,
up.
let's keep going then. Let's rush up. Let's like rush. Oh, it's being drawn up. Okay. Are there obvious towers? Like, is it being drawn up to like an archway? That's.
Nope, just another metal platform that's on the other side.
For Christ's sake! All right, how high is it now? Is it far enough to jump?
Right now,
Does it
you
seem like a
guys,
reasonable
well,
option?
you guys are on the bridge right now. It's at a 30. Like you're walking is starting to become running as the incline gets steeper that you're going down.
Okay.
Could I potentially? Okay, so the drawbridge is going up. Do I see the person who's bringing it up?
Yeah, it's the fire giant on the other side.
Can I,
turn the
like-
forge wheel?
Okay, I kind of want to mage hand like grab its hand so that way it's like, what's going on? Because he can't see me. And like sort of like mess with him so that way it delays it drawing up.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. What's that? Oh,
It's intelligence.
I'm sorry. 17.
Right, so you kind of like you cast mage hand and it goes over and it kind of grabs his helmet and twists it 90 degrees. So like now it's blocking his eyes, and he like lets go of the wheels and he goes as the bridge I was like basically at a 30-degree angle now slams back down. You all in the house hear this loud boom as you guys are kind of like knocked prone for just a moment. You're able to immediately stand back up and continue to run. Eventually, he corrects his helmet. He puts his hand on the hilt of his sword. He looks around, but you manage to get across as he once again pulls the bridge up and fully retracted, so it's at a 90-degree angle with the platform, just straight up.
I'm not gonna cap with you. That was the most dangerous thing I've ever done.
Yeah, now we gotta figure
You
out.
died twice.
That's not dangerous though. That's just life.
Yeah.
But,
Is it like the measurement of danger, how close to death it makes you be?
yeah, if you die, then it's not dangerous. It's just dying.
Okay.
Right.
You go to
So-
0 to 100.
Okay.
Where to now?
Well, now we look around, and also gotta figure out a way back. That's gonna be another thing. Is there an obvious? Are there any obvious mechanisms
Landmarks?
on this side? Yeah, landmarks, anything like that. Or the bridge was lowered from the other side.
So you're
Right.
on the side that the bridge was brought up at. The other side
Oh, okay, great.
was the dwelling. That you
Okay.
guys were all kind of like in. So
Yeah, great.
where you are now
Awesome.
is this metal platform. It's hexagonal with other, bridges of lift on one side that goes up to another platform. Make a perception check.
Okay. Going up. 7. Sorry, I think you're better at these. Awesome.
23.
Right. So, sorry, you're looking around and there's a lot going on here. You see that there is a temple-like place on the far side of this large interior of this mountain that's been hollowed out and made into a home for these people. There are enough fire giants visible. It's rather hard to miss them. Some of them are rather tall. There also seems to be some sort of grand manufacturing place where there's like a lot of forges and stalls and other type of things there. You do look up, and to the right of as this like whole area is spread out before you, you do see the King Ignis leave his keep with a procession of 4 guards.
I point at where they're leaving from. And
I don't see the pointing.
Oh, I forgot. I'm just like, hey Jack, did you see the king leave his quarters?
Sorry, I must be on my bad side. I'll look over. Oh, there. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Right now you look pretty normal to me since I can't see you, so you have both your eyes in my eye.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. All right. What are we looking at?
Well, as you can see from that chamber over there, and I just I'm trying my hardest to describe what over there means.
Okay.
That castle-like area, that's where the king just left with 4 big dudes.
Oh, okay. Intriguing. We can go check that out. Best lead we got so far. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
And then, do we Naruto run there?
We're gonna walk there together, just step by step, so that we don't lose each other on the way.
Okay.
Okay.
we hold
And I'm
hands?
gonna put my hand out and just put my hand over your shoulder, and then we're just gonna walk.
Hold hands while you Naruto run.
I put my hand back in my pocket, all set.
So, the quickest way to get to him is the lift.
Okay. Great. We'll take the lift. It's right here. Damn it.
But if the lift is activated, they'll see that it's moving.
Yeah, it's alright. Could be a malfunction. Who knows?
Okay, but no one on it? That's kind of sus.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Right. We go on the lift then.
Okay. So, as you kind of run onto the lift, and just as Jack is about to go and pull the lever, 2 fire giants walk over and go to get onto the lift.
Fun. Okay, so we'll just sort of stand near them, but quietly.
Okay.
How big is this lift?
Yeah.
It's about 30
Three
feet
giants?
by 30 feet. 30 feet
Okay.
by 15 feet. It's rectangular.
Tired.
So they kind of both go over and step onto it. I need Sarah, you to make a dexterity saving throw. As one of them kind of like just steps down right where you're standing.
26.
All right, you managed to roll out of the way. Jack, you kind of feel a tug back on your cloak as you're also yanked out of the other giant step from Sarah dodging it. And soon enough, they pull this giant lever that I don't know how you thought you could pull, and you guys are beginning.
We didn't know it was there
lift
yet. We just thought it was a
lift
lift.
up. As there's a weight balance system kind of allowing it to do this. Eventually,
Oh, cool.
you guys are brought to the higher platform, where across a series of walkways is the king moving to the temple-like area.
Okay.
What now?
Well, we could follow the king. See where
Or we
it
can
goes.
go to where he
Go
was.
where they just was. Yeah. Well, okay. So we know where he's going. Let's go to where he was, and then we'll.
and
head
then
over
we'll
there.
go to where he goes.
Exactly.
Where- yeah.
Let's try to be quick about it.
All right. Go team.
All right, so you guys are making your way to the keep.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so you make your way into the grand hall where there's that giant wall that was just a lava fall behind the throne. There are tables that are being cleared out of the way by other giants. The metal, floor and pillars as you guys are stepping, it kind of makes a clacking sound as you're walking across this, but you manage to stifle the sound as you with your high stealth rolls that you made earlier. At this point, about 15 minutes have passed. Soon. So what are you looking for? Like you're in the Great Hall.
Documents.
Well, we're kind of looking for. We are looking for a forging area or anything to indicate where,
Okay, go ahead and roll an
yeah,
investigation.
what the
check.
challenges might be. Sure. 28. 27. So 27, but at disadvantage because we're exhausted, right? Exhausted. Right?
No, it's just a straight roll. So it's
No,
the first one.
you're exhausted, so
It is disadvantage, right?
yeah. So,
So-
you take the
Oh,
Twenty-seven.
that's
disadvantage.
disadvantage? Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me roll that again.
So 27 for you, Jack. And
16 and 25.
and 16
Gorgeous.
for Sarah. Okay. So
Pretty good.
you notice that they're moving things out of the way. There doesn't seem to be any particular thing being set up here. You kind of walk down one of the corridors off to the right. You do find King Ignis's chambers, along with a series of other rooms. This takes you about 10 minutes to go down this hallway because it is much larger compared to you. You're not as tall as a whole leg of a chair. So this is a very, very large place. So you get to the chamber. There's another room off to the left. That seems so. There's two rooms across from each other in this hall. It's the chamber, and then the other one is this kind of dimly lit room that you can't really see into.
Oh, dimly lit? I
Mhm.
could certainly see into that.
So you can see,
Unless it's
you can
magically
see
dark.
60 feet, which isn't much. Like it gets you right into the door.
Okay. Oh, because it's quite a large door.
It is a very large door that stands about 30
That's
feet
right.
tall.
Okay. Worth looking inside, I suppose. Do we hear any sounds coming from within?
Nope.
Okay. Let's check it out. Softly
Okay.
entering.
Okay. So as you guys are walking through this room, make a perception check.
Okay. Here comes disadvantage from me. Ooh, that's a 13.
Okay.
13.
So you do kind of run into this large metal wall But you like run your hands across it, and it's smooth compared to what the structure is built out of.
Interesting.
Okay. Large metal wall, smooth. What does it look like? Any rivulets? Any details? Any hatches, doorways, windows, or is it just a perfectly smooth wall?
So it seems to be like black metal. There's a little bit of ridges to it, but like compared to the floor and the walls of this chamber itself, the texture is just different. There's bumps. If you wanted to climb up it, you could. There seems to be like places that you as a small being in this could climb up it and like grab onto it.
Is there anything about this place that makes me think that we're heading towards a forge area or anywhere of note that may be of interest so far? Or is it really just like we chose a dark hallway and here's a wall?
You walked into a room and you walked into an object that was in this room.
I see. Okay. Oh, an object. Okay, so it's not a dead end. Okay, and you say it's climbable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll bite. Jack's gonna like look up at the wall and feel very tired. All right, Sarah, what do you think? Should we check it out? Should we turn back and keep finding something else?
I like to poke my nose around in things, so I say we should check it out.
I had a feeling you'd say that. All right, let's check. Let's give it a go. And Jack's gonna attempt to scale the wall.
Okay. I need. Sorry, are you also scaling this wall?
I am a very bad athlete, so.
Hang on a second. There's no. Wait a second. Don't have a grappling hook. Oh, just Jack's gonna look through his bag. Like, damn it, no grappling hook. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't it
No, we're
take
gonna
us-
do this the hard way. And he's gonna like stretch out his arms, and he's gonna attempt to climb it, rock climber style.
All right, sorry, you
Fine.
climbing it?
Yeah, I'll attempt.
Hey, but
No,
you're
it's
gonna
already
make
looking bad.
Athletics checks.
No, that's a 2.
All right,
They're way too tired.
So
way too tired for this.
You're tired. So a 2 and a 14. It does take you quite a bit of time to get up to this. Is that you nearly fall off at one point and kind of like manage to grab back on. The penalty here is time, so it does take you about another 20 minutes to climb up this. But by the time you realize that it's going to take you this long, you're already halfway up, so you just keep going. So now you're at 45 minutes. You do reach a flat part of the surface, and you manage to climb up into this, and you seem to be on a flat surface at the top of this object. You like are looking around. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Okay.
17.
Natural 20.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, at disadvantage. Wow.
Sarah, you're the first one that hears it. You hear footsteps coming down the hall, and then the sound of 2 voices. You hear. Oh, those trial goes! I can't wait for them tomorrow. Oh, it should be fun, and hopefully we can bake them into a pie. Hey, Bridget. The other goes. Yeah, she goes. Well, don't just stand there. Get the fire going and the oven, and you guys are just like standing there, and you like kind of dock against this wall, the surface that you're on, that's lining the side, and then the next thing you see is a light come on, this orangish light.
Oh no!
And it's lighting up the room as this one fire giant is lighting lanterns, and then you see on one side a countertop with just animals, like cows, like large cows on it, that have been the parsons have butchered. The next thing you see are 3 large trees get thrown onto this platform that you're standing, and you kind of look down, You see that there's black soot on your hands.
Oh shit.
Then you see the sparks of a large block of flint.
Oh, get off the friggin'. Okay, let's go.
I'm like, Jack, I
No,
think we
let's
should
go.
get
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
this
we're going.
oven is now lit.
Fuck.
And
What?
it's a roaring
Is
fire.
that battle music?
The door is closed, kind of blocking you guys in. It's this black iron grate. And now the logs are beginning to catch fire into this stove, this oven. What do you do?
Any visible means of escape? But while all this is happening, I'm hoping that we're not just kind of standing there while the door is closing. Is there a way out? Can we
So-
run for it? Can we jump out?
You can try.
Okay.
You're gonna try to jump out.
Sure. Any
Start
means of escape
bolting
that I
as
see
he's
as we go?
talking.
Like, yeah, we're going. Like,
Okay, let's go ahead. And,
I'd rather not burn alive, unless you want to kill me
Dex
off.
saving throws.
Sure.
To see how fast
yeah.
you can react.
Okay.
I'd rather burn dead. Cremate me, baby.
Cool. 13.
Okay, so you managed to run.
We're not
to
making
the,
those a
17.
disadvantage, are we? It's just ability checks.
So it's only ability checks. It doesn't say anything about saves. All right. So you managed to run to the door just as she begins to close it. What do you do?
Uh,
I need a split-second decision. What do you do?
Okay, right through the crack of the door.
I jump out.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jack jumps. Okay, you guys fall. You fall several feet. So you're going to take. That's what, a d6 for every 10 feet?
I will cast shield just before we hit the ground. Wait, no, it don't affect AC. No, I'm not gonna do that. Give it to me.
If I minor illusion a pillow, will it feel like it was like it's not that hard?
Also, I wonder if this is one of these
You
deck
both
save.
take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and the
Okay, cool.
invisibility spells should wear off if you take damage, correct?
I don't believe it does, unless it says
Unless
something.
you
I'm not
take,
sure.
Unless I think if you attack or take damage, let me find out.
No, it's if they attack or I
Cast a
lose
spell.
concentration.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
you guys take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall against this floor.
Wonderful. Is this at all just a quick point of order? Is this eligible for for evasion, like cutting that in half? Or I think
I'll
13
allow
save.
it.
No.
I'll allow
Okay.
it.
Cool. All right.
So
Thank you.
you kind of managed to flatten out your body like a cat right before you hit. Some say that you learned it from SHADA, but you know.
Some would say that, wouldn't they?
I got it from Aiden that one time.
So you take you take eight points of bludgeoning damage instead. But now you see
Okay.
these two fire
Do I
giants
take the full point?
prepping a meal for you don't know when, but they are working around the kitchen.
Okay.
These must be
Alright,
the
so-
sharps of the king.
Yeah, and we almost ended up in their pie.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
If I cast a spell, does the invisibility go away?
Yeah.
It does?
For you.
Yeah, unless you.
For you.
Ah, shit. Never
Technically,
mind.
the mage hand would have canceled it, but no, I didn't catch that, so I'm gonna skip that.
I
Okay.
bet.
D&D, everybody!
Yay!
Yeah, so let's get out of here, and because clearly he was just in here for a snack or something. And if we can just sort of make our way out of this kitchen and through and back the way we came, and look around for other cool stuff, or else look for the palace area where the king went.
Okay, so as you
Yeah,
get
that'd be
to
great.
the end of the hallway,
I have a real quick
you
question.
look over and you can see Sara's face.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have a
All right.
question.
Yeah.
Compared to the giants, what would we look like? You know what I mean? Do we look like bugs?
To the giant's perspective,
Yeah, perspective wise, like, do we
So-
look like a chip on the floor, or like a
Gi-
rock?
So fire giants stand to be about, I think it's 17 feet tall. Hold please. Oh no, I'm a terrible DM. Ah! Yeah, so fire giant's gonna be about 18 feet tall. I was close enough. So I would be 1/3 of their size. So like you're like the size of a toddler or like a small infant to a normal sized human.
Hmm.
If I'm
Would I
am
look-
imagining that correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing Sarah and pulling him into the shadows and walking, and we're gonna like try to make our way to the exit as quietly and as out of sight as possible.
Go ahead and re-roll your
Making
stealth
your way
checks.
downtown.
Cool. Yeah, making our way downtown. And while I do that, oh no, I'm already wearing I'm wearing black. Yeah. All right, here we go. Stealth check.
11.
Make my way downtown. Ooh, 16.
Okay. So let me go ahead and get my dice
Oh shit.
so I can roll some perception checks for whoever may be watching.
They're making dinner. They can't notice us.
You guys are kind of like ducking into the shadows as best you can, and you're seemingly go unnoticed. You don't see that anyone has noticed you quite yet.
Are there such thing as giant-sized rats? Like for giants, they're just normal rats, but for us, they're like giant rats.
Giant rats do exist.
Ooh. Okay. Are we out of
And-
there yet,
and
or are
in
we
the
still
game.
there?
You are at the end of the Great Hall. You're at the entrance to the keep.
Okay, I'd like to.
Okay.
Should we go? I kind of want to go on the other side of the door. And I would like to.
Like to what?
Can I do disguise self? And make myself look like a rock?
A rock.
Yeah.
Look different.
So that way, if like they do notice something, they look down, they're like, "Oh, it's just a fucking rock."
You'll have to. It has to have the same basic arrangement of limbs.
Well, that's why I'd go
rock
into like a ball when it
hands,
happens.
arms and legs.
So, yeah, it has to be the same basic arrangement of limbs.
But curl into a ball like a rock.
Yeah, I'd curl into a ball and then turn into a rock.
You still have limbs.
You're a person-shaped rock.
Ah, shit. How about a doll?
Don't you have greater invisibility as a spell?
It only lasts a minute though.
Oh, don't you have invisibility as a spell?
That I do not have.
Oh well then.
Well, in that case, can I like disguise myself as a doll?
The fuck?
Nah, never mind. That's a bad
Oh,
idea.
As a child's doll.
I don't know, man. A spoon.
It's kind of a cute idea. It's kind of a
I
cute
know,
idea.
right?
And Jack will make himself look like Lord Akon.
No, stop. Okay, we're no longer doing this idea.
Yeah, sure. No, but like for serious, we're getting the hell out of sight, and then we're
Yeah,
looking.
we're out of
for-
sight.
That's what we're
We're-
doing. That's the point. Now, presumably they didn't notice us, so we're free for now. We
We're
know the
free
king
for
went-
now, but now we're far away from where we need to be, and we stick out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but we're doing this because we can move quietly. And if this presents too great a risk, then we hoof it back home.
But what if they catch us?
I don't know. Back to the pie we go.
I guess. I hope I don't die though.
How many times can you turn invisible?
I thought you were gonna say how many times can I die? I'm like, I don't know. We haven't reached that limit yet. I can turn invisible. Where is it? I can turn invisible currently 2 times.
Great. Okay.
do we know for sure the attitude here is that they would kill us on sight? I don't think so. I mean, we're guests. Or else they've had people around, humanoids that look like, Lord Acorn and the rest. Presumably they won't do that. Nonetheless, we'll try to stay out of sight. And looking around from here, do I get the sense of anywhere that might be more public, perhaps, or more central to the area? Something that's more like something that might be more decked with like honorifics or well decorated. Somewhere conceivably where the challenge could take place.
So directly across this hall is a very long bridge with a central platform midway through it. The central platform has two other bridges that go like down in the staircase to the left and the right, but directly across is the temple where where King Ignis went.
Great. Okay. The temple. Let's proceed there then.
Aye, Captain. Oh,
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I suppose that's it then.
How
We knew
long
we were
are you
gonna
waiting
do.
to use that?
I didn't realize
Yeah.
until I said it, and then I'm like, I can turn this into a joke.
Jack will like not even notice it for a moment, and then he'll be like, "Hey," and then he'll be like, "Just
What? Didn't see that one coming?
Oh,
No.
God.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get canceled. Okay.
He's gonna like just a like a really light punch in Sarah's shoulder and a half smile, and let's go.
And then I'm like, sorry, I make jokes about people
So,
when I
Jack,
get nervous.
You kind of notice that the shadow shifts, and you manage to
Uh-huh.
like back into the wall just as two fire vents pass by.
Thank you. Okay. And I'm just gonna pat the wall where the shadow is. And I won't say anything, I'll just sort of shake for a moment and... Right. Let's go.
Okay.
So, on our way to the temple, hey, Sarah.
What? What's up?
You did really well against that giant.
Which one?
The one you challenged.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought we were all gonna be taking on a giant. I didn't realize it. Like, I would have never thrown my hat in the ring if I would have known that it was, oh, pick your best warrior. But I wanted to be included, and I'm like,
Well, it just seemed. Well, I guess it's just as well then. It just kind of fits the profile I have of you. You're
And that
lucky.
is. Oh,
You're
thanks.
lucky.
I'm lucky
No,
that I've
it's-
survived death multiple occasions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the rate I got on you. There's something about you Fortune seems to like. God knows what it is. I'll just say house mom.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it
Yeah.
out. Also,
You know, you play it off like you're don't really care much, but you clearly do. You also play it off like everything's a joke, but I can kind of tell it's not.
I mean, if life isn't a joke and we don't laugh about things, then we're taking life too serious, and there's no point of living.
It's fair.
All right, so the two of you are going to cross the bridge.
Sure.
Yes.
Spoken like someone who's done enough crying for his lifetime, I suppose. And we'll cross the bridge quietly. Any sign of any kind of watch or guard?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
We're investigating for guards.
Yeah. Can we help each other?
Yep.
Sure.
One of you can do it with
Sure.
advantage, or one of you can do it.
I'll do it with
each can do it
advantage.
separately, which one you prefer.
Well, that was a straight roll, right? Because that's where
Yeah.
23.
we're exhausted. 27. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'll take the 27. So, you didn't see that there are two guards sitting on both sides of the entrance to this temple. As you get closer, you hear the sound of a crowd.
around.
Interesting. Okay. The public. I mean, of course, it's a society up here. Well,
They live in a society.
yeah, we do. They do. Now, if we're lucky, this will be one of those crowds where they're all occupied with each other, and we'll be looking down. If we're unlucky, we're in a pie.
I almost said
And you're gonna
something, but
find
I
out.
forgot we're streaming.
Okay, could
So,
we edge our
do
way
you
there
want-
and just sort of?
Do you want to
You're fine.
test the luck? Test the waters?
Well, let's be wise about it. Here's what we could do, and what we could do is just sort of quietly approach and just lean our heads around the corner, not be too visible, just peek
like
out.
a little
See what we
little
can do.
side
Yeah.
peek.
Like tiny little children staying up past their bedtime.
Hopefully, I see Santa.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to go past the guards to see what is going on inside?
Yes.
Right.
That. Yeah. Is that the? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Just
go
about as far as
ahead
we
and,
get. Like.
roll
Not,
those stealth checks then.
sure.
Do stealth checks.
Only about as far as we have to get a sense of what's in here. I don't want to end up in another kitchen. I need information.
Shit.
20.
10.
Okay. So
18.
you do see that the two guards are kind of like, as you approach, their eyes seem to be shut as they're just standing there kind of sleeping. They rolled a 2 and an 8
Got one.
on their
Lovely.
There's nothing I love more than a lazy guard.
yeah, so there's that. As you kind of go past the walkway, you get the sound of the crowd gets louder. You kind of peek in, and what you basically come to is a Coliseum type structure, but you're on the top, and the seating goes down from there. So there is a circular path that leads to the left and right and goes around this huge chamber. On the opposite side, you see a covered throne with King Ignis, but he looks different. His hair is ablaze, his beard is fire. His eyes are glowing white hot.
I get a boner.
And you look down in the central area, and what you see are two hill giants fighting it out. The one hill giant that has a club slams the club across the other giant's face, and all the crowd cheers. But the other one runs over to a wall and grabs a large rock and tears it up from the ground and like throws it at this other giant, and the giant falls to the ground, and it's kind of like wavering between consciousness. The other giant comes over and holds up the rock and looks at Ignis, and Ignis takes his thumb and points it downward, and the other giant slams the rock down to the unconscious giant's head and just like smashes it as it goes splattering across the
Holy
floor.
shit.
The crowd cheers as this giant is killed, and the victor giant leaves. You watch.
Did you just call him the Victory Giant?
The victor.
The victory giant. The victor giant.
Victor
I
giant.
had a victory, a giant also.
Anyway, the victor.
My goodness.
Is at this point, Ignis stands. He goes, "Tomorrow at sunrise, we shall host a trial of the All-Father. Our challengers." The whole crowd begins to boo and pound their giant feet into the floor, the rafters of the seating. And you guys back at the dwelling feel like the floor rumble just slightly. He says, "Fear not, for they are facing me, your king." And they all cheer. Some of them are having shields and like beating their fists on the shields, and even if they seem to cheat their way to victory, the moment the trial ends, they will meet their fate.
What?
Tomorrow at sunrise, my brothers, my sisters, in the name of the All-Father, for I, your King Ignis, the Slayer of Dragons, shall be victorious. and they all cheer. They all go crazy. What do you two do?
I unpeep my head back from the door because we were just peeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
I unpeep and I'm like,
Yep.
and I pull Jack with me, and I'm like, holy shit, we gotta tell the others.
Yeah.
There's no winning. We're dead no matter what we do.
Yeah, clearly. Okay. Yeah, well, definitely for one thing, we can't afford to get caught. Now, from here, do we just see the back door we came? Do we see any other path outwards from here?
There's definitely paths that lead back.
Okay. So he means to kill us one way or the other. All right. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back. I just can't help but think that there must be something we can do while we're out here. But I suppose this information we'll have to do. I mean, this just means we have to run, right? That's it. That's all this means, is that screw the challenge, let's go.
I wouldn't say screw the challenge per se. I feel like we could get some like knowledge out of this and then run halfway through it.
Maybe, but I mean, we're setting up. Either we escape while they're not expecting us to, or we escape while we're in their hands. Either way. I mean, unless Ember has a way of getting us out.
I gotta see if I can. Yeah, I think I think we should probably. Well, we should tell the others, and then we should like. I'm all for leaving, but I feel like we've come this far. We can at least like. You know, if they're gonna play dirty, we can play dirty as well.
You mean kill them? Like fight them
Well,
back?
I wouldn't say that. Like,
Because that's what they're gonna do.
To us. But at least we'll be warned. We'll be forewarned.
we can prepare for it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
But as we go, I would like to see if any of check. Just as we go, look for any opportunities to sabotage today's events. I mean, I don't know what sense I might have in my mind's eye of what those might be, DM, but from our vantage point, I wonder if there's anything that we might see.
Gonna make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. $22.
So, looking around in this arena, there are various alcoves. It seems to be adaptable to the event that it's holding, much like the Colosseum in Rome. You get a sense that with the right intellect, you may be able to use this architecture to your advantage.
Oh, indeed. So when you say adapts to the needs of what we do, like, as in like it magically shifts and changes depending on what we need from it? Is that what you mean?
A little bit of both, like setting things
Both.
up and then magic.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we get the sense perhaps that if we were to require some means of egress or combat, that it would accommodate those needs.
Perhaps.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Useful to know, I suppose. I'll stare at those alcoves and file them away in my mind palace, and we will have to get out of here.
Right.
Did Homeboy just say Mind Palace?
Yeah, I
So
totally did.
you two begin to head back. Now
Okay.
we're gonna shift over to the group in the dwelling. What are you guys up to?
I'm probably planning.
Yeah, definitely planning.
Back to the Legion of Doom.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
I think we'd be looking like our resources and seeing like what we can do with like certain things. I still think throwing the orb of water devastation into anything would probably be our best bet. But I think we'd be like discussing ideas, and Ember would be drawing up like blueprints of things like we can make these boots and sketch out boots and how the thing would come across, like, yeah, how you'd need to go about forging them and yeah.
Right. Soon enough. You guys are sitting there planning over the table that you have been provided, and Jack and Sarah come into the room.
Okay.
Guys.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Are you guys good?
I
What's
was
going
almost
on?
flambéed, man. I was almost flambéed.
It's been a
Yeah, that was a
minute. It's been a while since
that was an
you've been
adventure.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, the invisibility wore off. It took a bit of time, and we almost ended up in a pie. They mean to kill us. One way or the other, win or lose.
I had assumed so.
Yeah. But just looking at the space, the alcoves, the things on offer there, the sense that we might be able to make our own exit. If we, at least if we have this in mind, their own betrayal in mind. And if we can show them up on the way, great. But they are tough. I don't imagine a direct fight would be advised against these things.
Wait. Who's killing us? You didn't tell us that. Is it everyone? Or
The king. Ignis.
Well, the king's gonna go on a trial against SHADA and Ember, apparently. But we overheard him say to his subjects that no matter the outcome, if he wins or loses, which
we will meet our fate.
We will meet our fate. But he very much said it as in like, oh, he's not gonna lose because he's the king. But at the same time, this guy's pretty old.
Talking himself up. I mean, makes sense. I mean,
so how do we best help? Does it even matter if we win then?
I don't know.
No.
What?
I mean, it does matter. We may gain some respect of some of the giants.
I think it's more that if we got there, we would have the tools, and we may even have the means to get out, to escape. Unless we all get out like now. I don't know. I don't know about you. But we still have something we need from these giants, right? I mean,
information.
Passage.
They weren't very willing to give us that.
No. Passage through the place, maybe. Like, they don't mean to help us. Clearly.
Well, if Sarah fighting the giant was any indicator of how strong they are, I think we could do it. I mean,
that was a normal giant. These guys are on fire.
Right. Yeah, a little different. And this guy's like the king and all, but
then again, we took down 2 of them on our way in, didn't we?
I think we're competent.
Do we have a way of all of us together getting out if things go really badly for us?
No.
I don't think so.
A few
of us may die.
Right?
I have my broom, and that can carry 2 people, and we can maybe try to like go up high, but I don't know where that would get us, how far, and that's only 2 people, so I don't think that's a reliable escape plan by any means.
I can also carry 2 people and fly.
Now, I'm not the craftsman here, but is there anything that we might conceivably be able to make or require that could help us get out or help us defeat the king if need be? Could we make something that could kill the king? Could we make something that could protect us or fly us away even? All the they keeps. I mean, some again and again, Acorn said we would have everything we would require. And what we saw there, there's something magical about the place. It's sort of built like it would meet our needs. Well, what if our needs are escape? Or survival.
If we want to try and escape and run away, we might want to try and do that before anyone comes back or our time runs out. Because if we are gonna fight them, we should probably get some rest and really prepare ourselves.
Yeah,
but if
that
not,
I hear you.
spend our energy looking for a way out.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, some rest is something that I'm gonna need, for sure.
I'm like half asleep, staying awake. I'm like, what'd you say?
I'm looking at Ember and Shada's faces, though. Like to see if if any thoughts are coming to them, anything that might do.
I have an idea, and I'm trying to look something up, but it's not loading.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
you got that thoughtful look, Ember. You're going through your mind palace right now, I suppose. All right. Well, yeah. I think Sarah's got the right idea. But first of all, and Jack's gonna hold up the black ring. Amber, if you've got 10 minutes or so, I mean, I don't mean immediately, but if you get a chance, could you have a look at this? And he holds up the black ring that he found back at the Beholder's Lair.
Black ring.
Yeah.
I look at it because I do love me some jewelry.
Absolutely, I can take a look at this, and
I appreciate
I'm
it.
just gonna continue to think while I take a look.
Okay, so you're casting Identify?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a ring of something. I knew what it was.
It's necrotic.
Yeah, it's
necrotic resistance.
Yeah, it's the stone is jet and it's necrotic resistance. A ring of necrotic resistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey, question for the DM. This whole area seems to be like volcanic and fiery.
Yep.
What would happen if it were to flood for 24 hours, rising at 10 feet per 6 seconds? Or, sorry, rising at 100 feet per 6 seconds.
Whoa.
So, a variety of things could happen. So there's a lot of things to consider here. It's make an intelligence check.
All I know is that
See
any
how
means
much
of
you can
survival
gather
down
here.
below would be non-existent. All swamp creatures dead. The hag
Oh,
dead.
fuck me.
A natural one. So there's one natural one, everybody. You don't know.
Yay.
You're not a meteorologist. You don't know anything.
I mean,
Okay.
this is outside of our knowledge as characters, but I would like to think that if you were to flood a little lava cave, a little magma cave, this, something like that, the steam, it's going to be a sauna, bro. You're going to boil yourself. That's just my thought and opinion, though.
Essentially,
Well,
That for sure would kill the
with
giants,
natural
though, no?
one, you have a variety of gases. The whole place can flood and fill up with water and drain at a slower rate, and everybody in the mountain would drown. The water could cause the magma to get a layer of rock over top the magma. The heat could build and then release a bunch of pressure at once.
It could turn all the water into sulfuric acid.
It could do all of those things. There's a lot of things that could happen. Like there's just a lot of things depending on the factor of what the magma is like, what the
Are you
thickness
looking
of
at
the
this in
mountain
front of
itself.
us, or are you just thinking about it?
This is
There's
just
thoughts.
me with my my knowledge.
Critical thinking.
Brain.
The thickness of the mountain itself compared to how much they've hollowed out, how large it is. There's a lot of possibility here. None of them end well for the people inside the mountain,
Including us.
including you. There is a lot of possibility.
WandaVision, WandaVision.
Gotcha. Well, this is a ring of necrotic resistance, and I think
Thank you.
this, and I'll pull out the orb, could be mutually assured destruction.
What's that?
What's
It's
necrotic mean?
It's like
Elith.
spells.
Elith.
It's like death.
Cast chill touch real quick on like a wall.
Let's do it. Bonk.
The wall, the stone begins to like turn to dust and wither away, like erosion over time.
Yeah, it's like decay, you know.
That's cool.
It's necrotic.
Like, yeah, and if you have that ring, if you give that to me, I would be
Can I have it?
unstoppable. If anyone has this ring in our party and we choose to 1v1, I'm screwed. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I definitely want it now.
Jack's gonna take it back. Thank you. And then he's gonna walk it over and then drop it right between Sarah and Aleph. There you go.
I take it.
I
already took it.
Can I chill touch this individual?
No!
Are you both going after it?
I went after it first.
Both of you
It's
make
fine.
an acrobatics check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'll bite on this one. You see here,
No,
acrobat.
I got shit rolls.
I got a 16.
Very good.
Alright, Elith, you managed to, like, Sarah dives after it, you manage to run over and grab it. Sorry, you just hit the table, kind of knocking it over. And all of SHADA's and Ember's plans in the process.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to commit sewer slide.
I'm gonna put this thing on. Take a look at it. It looks cool. Does it look like black?
It's
I'm gonna take it
a
away.
silver ring with a black, a jet black stone.
Ooh,
I'm definitely gonna take it from you when you're asleep.
So it does
No,
require
I don't
attunement.
sleep
It is a ring of necrotic resistance, is what it's called.
How do I attune that? Hey, Sarah, would you help me attune this?
So it takes an hour.
You're a
of focus.
bitch. You're a
It takes
bitch.
an hour of focusing
Hello,
on the
everybody.
object.
I have arrived.
Hello.
Welcome.
You ruined a tender moment.
We've got a lot of things to catch you up on,
Yeah,
but
do
we'll
it
do
during
that
the break.
after.
And
Yeah,
while we
we'll do
do
that.
that, we
So-
can cast our final votes on what we want to do. Think about it.
Mhm.
I vote with the majority because I'm a sheep.
Well, no, hear us out because you might have insightful insight.
Fair enough.
Insightful insight.
Yes, sir. So our situation, we have two decisions paths.
Okay.
We can either choose to go through this like trial situation and have SHADA and Ember working really hard to create something versus this other guy.
Not SHADA and Ember, just SHADA.
Okay,
Remember
well,
what happened last time? We had one of our characters like go toward a trial thing.
yes.
That
and,
didn't- that didn't end
here's the
well.
cool part, they want to kill us, right? no
Oh,
matter what.
that's even better.
Yeah, so no matter if we win or lose, they want to attack us and kill us. Now, we want to decide if we want to leave now and try to avoid a confrontation, or if we would like to go through with this fight. What are your thoughts?
What exactly are we fighting?
The
I'd like to
what was
say
it, king? Is that what you guys said? The king of the giants, the fire one?
How much prep time
No.
does he have?
Oh, well, she seems to be misrepresenting this. The king and the entire city of fire giants that we're in,
Mm-hmm.
we have a 1v1 contest, smithing contest between SHADA and the king,
Oh,
and whether we win or lose, they're going to try to kill us.
That's what I said.
so
think that makes sense.
I mean,
The
yeah,
whole
that makes
city.
sense.
The whole city.
Hmm.
Also, while this conversation's happening, I'm just gonna give Sarah the animate dead spell scroll because I now have it in my spell book, so the spell scroll can be used by him once.
Crank on my decibels. There we go. I mean,
Sorry, did you hear that?
If
Yeah.
at least the trial, I guess, gives us a little bit of a fighting chance.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Depends on what we're
kind
gonna
of, sort of, not
create.
really.
What are we creating? Are we gonna
That's
create a
what
weapon?
we were deciding on, but then you carefully
Oh,
knocked everything off the table.
well, let's just pick that back up. Tell us your list. You got a top 5?
Well, of course, there's, weapons and armor. Thought about boots. Thought about a shield.
Or
I think
shield?
we're leaning more towards the armor side, aren't we?
This breastplate right here, or full plate, half plate, we've got several designs. They all
What
look.
level is the spell scroll?
It's a 3rd level spell scroll.
Well, why
Okay.
don't we do this? While you guys work on your papers and getting them back and settled, and because they all got knocked off, me and someone else can look for escape routes. Thoughts?
Don't call me a thought. Can your
Don't call
can
me
your
Shirley.
familiar look for escape routes?
Who's?
Canary and coal mine.
I don't. She is not with me anymore.
I can summon
I
something to
cannot.
go look for an exit.
I can go on my room.
Is it a
I can't.
horse?
I can summon more than a horse.
2 horses?
What if it's a small horse, like a little?
He's?
Pygmy horse.
Haunts. Haunts.
Hold on, I gotta put down Zark. He's too loud for me.
You guys just see like like the horse from Parks and Rec, little Sebastian, trotting through the Fire Giant City.
Oh.
R.I.P. little Sebastian.
I mean, if we escape, either way, we're gonna have to go through some sort of trial, isn't that right?
Well, not if we
That's
escape
what
and
it
run
sounds
away.
like to me.
True,
If we leave now, we won't.
So we start the trial, and then we use that as a distraction while we book it.
I feel like we haven't had a chase in a while. I'm fine with that.
It's true.
Most of the things that I would do to hold back pursuers probably will not work here. I cannot use my wall of fire. They are made of fire.
Could we make something that teleports us all? Like moves us to where we'll need to go?
You're asking quite a bit for me.
I'm sorry. It's just that seems like the most pressing need, right? Transport.
Jack's basically
course,
like, can you
but-
make something useful?
Well, we can't really go
I just
anywhere
lost
if
the
we
ring.
have no idea where we're going.
No, it's true. Or can we? I mean, we know that we need to find our hippogriffs. That much is true. What about finding a? I don't know. We could invent something cool to. Could we invent something to call them? I don't know how this works.
Like a
Spitting
hippogriff
spitting
whistle?
ideas out, you know. Yeah.
Like a whistle for only hippogriffs that they can hear?
I don't.
If all else fails, you do have the deck of many things.
Yeah, I know. I know. I have that.
There
They
are
don't.
many things in there.
And that was my
It is a
my
deck.
last. That was my last option. But yeah, I'm not.
I think I'm gonna faint.
See, I'm a blacksmith. I can create stuff that cuts, stuff that protects, and on the odd chance that I have cool resources, I can create something that does something cool. But I'm no master enchanter.
That's all right.
Maybe the new guy's a master enchanter. Maybe he's useful.
Yeah. Hey, new guy. What can you do?
Well, before we talk to the new guy,
Now
I can't.
No,
I can
wanna hear
send
what
it.
the new guy says.
I can send us back to the material plane.
How long have
That's
you been
the
able
best.
to do that?
This
Not an
entire
option.
time.
We have a mission here.
It's
Yeah, we
Do we really have a mission if we have
and that
the-
one person's dad?
I mean,
If it looks like we're about to die, then sure, yeah, that makes sense. But we do have a reason we're here. Her son was taken.
Well, several reasons we're here.
Several, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I leave it in your more than capable hands. I'm gonna get some rest.
Shit. No, there's no way we can make this. Never mind. Nope, we can't make this. I had, out of character, I just had an idea of a thing that we could do, and then I looked up the sword because I remembered it was a thing. But I didn't remember how stupidly fucking powerful it was. But, maybe if I talk to the DM, we could get, like, the first half and not the second half of the sword made? Maybe? Hey, Michael. Do you know the Luck Blade?
I do.
So, you said later, talks about it now.
Yeah, well, I figured later, yeah.
That's also
Okay.
what are you gonna make the luck blade, and then when you finish it, you're gonna kill the guy who's challenging you, and he's gonna write a P with his blood on it?
Well, no. All right. So I had a thought.
I got a few laughs on that.
I had a
was a
thought.
joke.
I was looking through my inventory of like things that I had that we could make unique weapons or armor with. And then I remembered we had Denton's ashes. Denton worshipped Temora, the goddess of luck. We have his
Okay.
ashes. We can use them to put the carbon in the steel of a blade.
Yeah. Let's just say we've got,
Popular technique.
Yeah. and I mean, say for instance, we've got all the materials we need to do that, because apparently we do.
But the luck blade has a property called Wish. The sword has 1d4 minus 1 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to cast the Wish spell. I don't think that's appropriate for.
A bunch
I
of
don't
know.
the same characters? Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like something powerful Fey lore could have helped us out with.
Mm.
So what are you guys doing?
Still discussing items that we can make and possible routes of egress. If all else fails, I can teleport us back to the material plane, but it will take a full minute to cast the spell.
I don't think teleporting us back to the material plane would do much good.
It might save
Neither
our
were
lives.
dying, but you know.
It might
it's
save
always
our
an option.
I
lives.
guess.
If we have to run, I can transform myself into a giant eagle and carry 2 people while flying.
Oh, that may be just what we need.
The eagle strap?
Mm-hmm.
Elith can carry 1
Carry another.
person.
Great.
That
So
means
that's 5 taken care of.
that means we need 2 more people to be able to remove
What?
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
2 people need to
Oh,
be able
right,
to
you're
remove
right.
themselves.
I was going based off of our Discord number. It's like, but there's only 6 of us,
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh yeah.
Kilwin is not here at the moment. Please call back at another time.
Can I take a message?
Owen, what do you think?
Yeah, Kilwin, what do you think?
Yeah, Kelwin, what do you think?
Do the voice now.
Do the roar.
Yeah, I'm not doing the voice. I'm looking through what he's got.
You ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep.
I mean-
so if we need to sneak out, I don't want to do it with a disadvantage. So I'm just going to put my hat down over my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start meditating.
Kellen's pretty good at combat, pretty good at making stuff, but He has no way of running from a fight. Um, hey, Shada, have you figured out what you think you want to do?
Well, think like I said, armor would probably be the best. Some form of armor. That water orb, I don't know exactly how I'd incorporate it.
You don't have to use the water orb. We can use that as a threat to save our lives.
Kill us all right now.
Oh, that might be good. Yeah, yeah.
There's a medium beast strong enough that can carry 2 of them.
I mean, what other fancy stuff do we have? I mean, we have the Hilt of the Sunblade, but we can't really do anything with that.
I thought the shield idea was really good. Just to interject.
The shield idea?
Yeah, the idea of making a shield because it's kind of an armor piece, but
And then we can use the shield to surf down the mountain to escape.
I mean, I don't know how you would put the orb in or work with that, but you could put it in the shield and bonk them with water. I don't know. I don't use shields, but it's an idea.
Or maybe a type of hand weapon that you put the orb in and it shoots water pellets.
Like a mace or like a
I'd probably call it a gun.
what?
I know, we've never heard of such thing, but think about
What
it.
is gun?
What? Yeah, describe that to me.
So it's like a one-piece object that you hold in your hand, you aim it, right? Sort of like a crossbow,
Right.
but instead of constantly reloading arrows, it has the orb, which it'll use the water to shoot pellets.
Oh, so you won't have to fill it with real ammo. It'll be the
Yeah.
water. That's
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Shada? I know you wanted to make something with the armor, but
Something never been made before.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of want to stick to what I'm good at.
okay, we see you.
I could maybe try something out later on, but I don't think now's the time.
Fair enough. So, I guess you should make. I think you should make either a shield or a chest piece. That's
Regardless of what you make, we're dead, but I just wanted to have fun with it.
Oh,
I'll pull up one of the blueprints from the floor of the one of the half plates that we drew up. I think this might be fairly suitable. And again, I think Denton's ashes might help us. And I'll pull out the urn with his ashes in him.
yeah, it's a bit morbid, but what better way to treat a warrior's remains, right?
Yes.
I
Oh, we're
agree.
gonna give it to his mom.
Why would we do that?
Closure? I don't know. I thought we were gonna be nice. I thought we told him we were gonna. Fuck it, I guess. Fuck his mom.
Yeah.
Depending
I'd
how
rather
fine
not.
she is, we might.
Ah!
that would be so disrespectful.
I feel like
I feel like if she had big mommy milkers, you'd simple. So
big mommy milkers.
Denton's mom.
It'll be a little
got
weird,
it going on.
It'll be a little
He's
weird.
not even
when,
here.
Good pals.
Defend himself.
Remains.
Would you?
Huh?
Interesting. Okay.
What's up? Yeah.
I'll take the urn and put it back in my bag.
I
I'll
think
take
we
my
can
urn and put it back in the bag.
thought.
I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, but it's a little
A little risky,
a
but
little odd if we plan on meeting his mother.
Oh, I'm okay. We're on different pages.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, half plate armor might be all right.
No full plate.
Well,
Full plate has some disadvantages to it.
yeah, if I'm the wearer of said armor, I'd still like to retain some of my mobility. It's a big part of my style.
I see.
Yes, I see. I see.
All right, well, I'm gonna go meditate.
As far as I'm aware, these giants aren't magically infusing their stuff with anything, so we also don't know what materials will be given tomorrow. Who knows? And I say we, I mean you.
Yeah.
So you all heading to bed?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you
Yep.
all drift off to sleep, in anticipation for the next day, soon you hear the sound of metal against metal and a loud pounding sound as two fire giants are now outside your door.
Hey, boy.
Long rest.
You all get a long rest.
Oh, Zark,
So,
by the way, you had a point of exhaustion going into this long rest. I think
Damn it.
you're okay now.
okay.
So it's time.
So, sorry.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a bad joke.
You notice that these two fire giants are wearing completely black obsidian armor. Compared to, like, obsidian color, compared to the other guards that you found, but this armor is just pure dark, and they have black cloaks as well. Their faces are completely obscured.
I would just like to make note that I have attuned that ring, right?
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah.
Good,
Congratulations.
good. Thank you.
Damn. Forgot to take it soon.
I'm sensing a pattern with Sarah. Don't have any loot around this guy.
Bruh, you can't give me shiny things. I love riches and being rich.
You're just now figuring this out?
No, it's been pretty clear from the start.
You just imagine, Zark, first time?
Yeah, first time.
No.
Wait, when you said I had a point of exhaustion, was
It's
there
gone
ever
now.
a short rest? No, I'm
Yes.
just saying it.
Oh, no.
Short rest is a clear points of exhaustion.
It does for me.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, whenever I finish a short rest, your
There-
exhaustion level, if any, is decreased by 1.
There was no short rest, so it didn't
Oh, okay, never
matter.
mind then.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it doesn't matter because we took a long rest, so
Yeah.
why are you trying to
Alright.
flex? No point.
Man, because y'all just said.
When?
Because you just said there was a short rest.
Cool.
No,
Anyway.
we took a long rest.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Damn
Good
right, never
morning.
mind.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
There's giants outside. they want
There are.
to.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
I
go.
wake up with a headache because he just yelled "Good morning," and I'm like,
Good morning.
Oh, good.
There's giants outside. We've got a day ahead of us.
Just like any
It's
other
time
day.
to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they
just
pound
like
on the
any other
door
day.
once more.
Cool.
Hold up, I'm putting up my undergarments.
Jack's gonna look over at the ring on Ellis' finger, and he's just gonna nod in approval.
An approval. You tossed it and made us fight for it, asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just nod in approval. Just really glad that she got it.
looks pretty good, don't it?
It looks great on you. Yeah.
I'd like to start a little side plot of revenge.
No. I'll kill
Not
you.
against you. You will not kill me.
Ooh.
Are you guys going?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a given that
Obviously.
we're all up.
We're gonna win, bro. What the
Yeah,
heck?
we're up. Let's go.
So you're
All right.
all brought to the lift. You go across the way to the staircase that leads up to the central platform at the highest point of this
On my
mountain.
way.
You then are brought down the walkway to the Colosseum that is already filled with fire giants.
Same Coliseum that they visited last night. Yeah.
They're
Hit him with the
giants
chair.
and on hit him with a steel chair.
So you're brought down the staircase. Think of it like how a baseball field is. You go down the steps to get
I
to
don't
the
play
field.
sports.
There are two forge setups right next to each other, with a structure in the middle to heat the metals. That's the actual furnace.
I'm assuming they're nice looking forges
Oh,
too.
this is better than any forge you've seen in your life.
Even Morden's forge.
Morden's forge was kind of a little bit run down. It was
fair enough.
ancient. On the far left and right of this area is a table covered in jewels, gold bars, adamantium bars, mithril bars. There are jars. You look kind of closely, and one jar has sparking electricity inside of it. The other one, you kind of put your ear up to. It looks like it's empty, but your ear up to, you hear the laughter of a child.
No way.
Who's that?
There's only one thing worse.
So the king walks up and goes, "Here you will find any material you may need. The breath of a blue dragon, the first laughter of a child, the first raindrop of a storm."
Fascinating.
Joe of Mama.
Bars of precious metals, any jewel you may need to decorate your weapon. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, it's a real shame I'm
Weapon.
gonna flood this area.
Does it have to be a weapon?
He doesn't answer, he just keeps going.
Uh-oh. Welcome back to D&D Sword and Shield.
The challenge hasn't officially begun yet, has it? Or has
No.
it just been communicated to us that it has? Okay.
It hasn't started yet. He kind of picks up
Okay.
this large hammer, and he puts he lifts his hammer and his other arm up, and the crowd goes crazy, cheering for him.
As he's walking away after
I
he
like to
heard my
pinch my
thing,
nose
can
as it stinks.
can I read his mind?
Yeah. Does he get a save against that?
Not the first one. I just get his surface level thoughts, and then the second one, if I decide to probe deeper, he gets a save.
Yeah. So the service thought you get is pressure valve.
So after I asked him if it has to be a weapon, his first thought was pressure valve.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What does it mean?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go deeper.
Okay.
We're doing it live.
What's the save?
Going in
You get-
raw.
It's I don't know why I don't just have this on
He
my
rolled
character
an
sheet.
18 for his wisdom, a natural 16.
Okay, yeah, it's a DC 17, so he knows I was trying to read his thoughts, and I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Like I don't get any further information.
Right. looks at
funny.
you.
I don't get it either.
Those tricks won't work on me, wizard. He puts the hammer
Is it-
down and he.
Was that a racial slur that he just said?
I was just thinking that, like, damn, that's a little
Did he just get
He rips off his tunic and shows his.
I guess I
muscular
can.
racist
figure.
motherfucker.
Shows
The hair, his beard, the hair on top of his head ignites into a fire. And basically these tattoos that are across his chest also glow white. What were we trying to do, Tyler?
Nothing.
Okay. He goes, enough talk. Let us begin. And that is where we'll take our mid-session break.
oh boy.
So when we
boy.
come back, we will be starting the
Fucked.
trial, and so we're gonna take some time here. Go ahead and enter in the keyword into our chat for the giveaway. That keyword is going to be giant. The keyword is giant. Enter in the keyword giant to be entered into the dice giveaway, and we will draw that when we come back. So we will see you all soon. Stick around and don't forget to follow if you haven't already. And welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left off, we were beginning the trial of the fire giants. So, to start, Shada, what are you doing?
So what's the setup looking like right now? Have they told me to go anywhere?
They haven't told you. You watch as Ignis goes over and starts grabbing materials and begins to work them at the anvil.
Hey, my camera's working again.
He opens up a jar and pours it over this heated metal as you hear a scream. And he looks over at you and goes, "Scream
The
of
souls
the
of the
banshee."
damned.
What do you say?
The scream of a banshee.
Ah, cool.
What are you doing?
Well, first off, Shada's going to look at Ember, and he's going to actually ask, just because this might be, I want to at least stay within the rules of the trial. He's going to ask the king, are outside materials allowed?
He shrugs.
Meh.
I guess that's a yes. And our pieces are not limited to weapons, correct?
He's ignoring you. He's focused on his work.
All right, I'll take that as a yes. All right, Professor,
Yes.
mind handing the urn over?
Absolutely. And I'll pull out Denton's urn. I'm gonna say a little blessing to Mistra and hand it to him.
Shada's gonna grab it and look at it, just be like, you're gonna be put to good use, pal. And Shada's gonna approach where they keep all the, materials and whatnot.
Okay. So laid out before you are ingots of, various metals. There's jewels. There's plants, herbs. There's jars of and vials, boxes that are kind of shaking. You don't know what's in them.
While this is happening, I wanna message Jack. and say, I need you to go look for a pressure valve anywhere, somewhere nearby. And I'm going to cast invisibility on him.
It's the only word you'll see. Sorry.
Alright. So, Jack, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay.
I also, as soon as SHADA starts like working, I want to cast heat metal to help him like expedite his work.
Okay. Jack,
26.
you're looking over the machinery that kind of is built up to the furnace, and right over the anvil of which SHADA would be working out the metal, you notice that there is a gauge that is in the red, and the meter is kind of like wobbling there. And it's showing that the pressure in this pipe is very high.
Okay. Cool. And so presumably there's something similar over where the king's working too, right? Are they everywhere?
Yeah. So like, you haven't looked at the king side, but the specific gauge is reading like it's very high. So presumably.
How far away from us is it? And where is Jack? And
the king side is like larger and compared to like you guys have, like his animal's larger. So yours is about 10 feet away. The material table is about 10 feet away from the anvil, but you feel as if this pipe were to blow, it would blow hot steam right into whoever was working the anvil.
And you said the pressure valve, does it have a knob on it?
It's a gauge. So he hasn't found the valve yet.
Oh. Okay, so he found the gauge, not the valve.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So Jack, what are you doing with this information?
Okay. I'm gonna follow the pipe to look for such a valve.
Okay. So eventually you come to a series of pipes where they all originate from. You see that there are two valves that branch off from this one. Essentially, those are shut.
Oh, they're both shut?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. And sure enough, there'd be, like, from the other side of it, it'll probably run to where the king is as well, yeah?
You can assume.
Okay. Both gauges, kind of, are they, like, on either side of a central piece? A central machine of any kind? Or are they just kind of, is it just, like, one continuous pipe?
It's one large pipe that branches off into three separate ones. And the one that, the two of the three are closed off. The one, at least the SHADA side, is open.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. In that case, seeing that the pressure gauge is high, that sounds like sabotage to me. I'd like to like close the open. Close the open valve.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Just hang on a second. That's my reading of it so far. That like, my understanding here is that
So
like there might be something
the
of his here.
pressure, instead of being distributed amongst three pipes, is being directed just at one, and it's kind of overloading it.
Oh, I see. Okay. In that case, I will open the other two.
Okay.
To equalize the pressure, but I'd also really like to know where the king's at, like which one's leading to him, because the same thing could happen to him.
So I mean, one of the three does lead to his side, but you kind of
I'll have to figure that out.
You walk over and you see that his pressure meter is now regular. So, all right, SHADA. So what are you looking for? What are you trying to begin to make here?
Well, SHADA's going to look for, strong metals, probably mithril and maybe adamantine.
Okay, easy enough to find.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
All right.
Adamantine, easy enough to find.
On this table, yeah.
14.
14, okay. So you grab some ingots and you walk over to the smelter. Did you grab any other ingredients while you were there?
What other like special ingredients were there?
Anything?
Anything? All right,
Is that how it goes?
Just think.
Just think.
All right. So you're like gears grinding. That's a hard one. Well, yeah, it's very hard to choose when you have anything. So, yeah, if we're going for something with luck, at least, maybe some things magical things that represent luck, like, probably use some gold, maybe, like, clover,
Okay.
4-leaf clovers, stuff like that.
Okay.
Emeralds, maybe? Are there emeralds?
Emeralds?
Are emeralds lucky?
Probably easily.
Why not? Think about it. Well,
Sure.
it's green, right?
What about the crystallized wishes? Anything that, like, you know, just pure hope manifested in some kind of magical
Crystallized
means.
hope.
Do we
Yeah.
have
Do
that?
they have crystallized hope?
So you find a jewel that has like this golden glow to it, and you get the sense as like it feels warm, and it says a mother's prayer.
Hmm.
That seems Denton enough. He'll grab that.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. So that
Divine.
was mithril, adamantine, gold, clovers,
Something lucky.
what,
Clover.
emeralds, potentially, and then a mother's prayer.
Okay.
Alright?
All right.
That seems... That, along with Denton's ashes, seems pretty good.
Ordinarily lucky, yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and you start working away at the metal.
Alright.
I need.
I'm casting heat metal as soon as he does,
Okay.
just to help him.
I would like to just spend this time looking around for any other signs of sabotage
Can I
as
make a
well. Like
perception
there
check?
may be something else going on. Sure. Also, like just sort of looking around, like quite there, like you know, sleuthing, investigating, you might say. 21.
21. All right.
You have good perception and investigation? What the fuck are you, a rogue?
He has +4 perception, +10 on investigation. Huh. So you're kind of looking around, and you do see this kind of fly begin to it's like hovering around Shada. You don't know what it is, but it's like a horsefly.
Okay. Okay. I'd like to approach it.
Okay.
And examine. Well, what's it doing? I'd like to watch its movements,
It's
but
like
then if it looks like it's
hovering
threatening,
around Shada as he's beginning to heat the metal.
I see.
Oh, one more thing, if I could also add a material I wanted to grab.
Okay.
Just an emerald and then a bright blue sapphire.
Okay.
Cool. I'd like to make some sparks appear around that fly, just to frighten it, startle it into my hand, where I will squish it.
Okay.
Yep.
So make a sleight of hand check.
Sure. 21.
So you quickly snatch it out of the air, like Karate Kid style, and you go to squeeze it, but it feels stone. It's hard like stone. And you kind of look down and you just see it.
Okay, I'll roll it between my fingers real quick, and then, like, as I'm rolling it, I'm rolling the wings between the fingers too, and seeing if they are fragile, if they'll break off. What?
Essentially, after you squeeze it, it turns into a small statue.
Okay.
And just like
Fascinating.
brittles. Just the brittle and falls.
How big is the small statue? Because
about the size
as
of
an
a thumb.
about what?
The size of a thumb.
Okay. So as an onlooker from the crowd, we just see a small thumb-sized statue just floating around.
Well, Jack does. The rest of you don't have the perception. That's really high stealth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay on the lookout. I'm looking for any more of that stuff.
Yeah. Presumably, you can assume that as SHADA was going to strike at the item that he's making, this was going to do something to him to make him strike incorrectly.
Okay. And now the area where he will be working. Anything that might be threatening or deleterious to his efforts?
So far, you don't see anything.
I'll be on the lookout though.
Okay.
Okay. Guess I'm also invisible, unless that like revealed me.
Your prestidigitation did reveal you. So you just see Jack appear and grab something
Doing its
out
thing
from over your head and to just wink at you and move on with his life.
Okay.
Alright, so
Don't mind me. It was in the way.
so as you're like this metal's heating and you begin to shape it, you like strike it with your hammer and you're trying to shape it into what?
Probably plates of armor.
Okay. Go ahead and make a smithing tools check using your dex as a base.
All right, so the dex check with advantage. Not advantage, proficiency. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kelvin is going to give you a font of inspiration. So +5, whatever you roll.
All right, so that's plus 11.
Inspiration. What is it called? Font of.
It's Flash of Genius, I think it is.
Flash of Genius. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a d20 plus 11. Roll that.
Guess who's never played an artificer?
16.
Okay. So you know that in your forge, as you're pouring this metal into molds, which are just conveniently be there, and you're starting to hammer it away, it's not taking the shape that you would expect it to. But each strike feels right. So are you proceeding?
Can I investigate a little bit further?
Yeah. Make an intelligence check.
All right, that's great.
Do I also see this happening?
Oh.
Because I assume I'm watching.
You would.
Can I also make an intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
25.
Alright, so together you're just like both thinking, and it feels right. It doesn't feel like anything's being sabotaged necessarily.
It's just weird. All right.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
continue.
cast message. I'm gonna cast message to him. That something weird is happening. That was a right stroke, and there's no magical sabotage here that I can tell. Something weird is happening. Keep on. I'll keep an eye out.
All right. Shada's going to proceed.
Okay. So, as you both end up dipping your heated metal that you've begun to shape into the water or oil, depending on how fast you need it to, or fast or slowly you need it to cool down, it's going to go to the second round. So, you Jack, go ahead and make another perception check.
I shall.
And Shauna, go ahead and make another tools check.
All right.
19.
Okay.
That was on accident. Don't mind that.
DF.
20.
Okay. So as you're just thinking armor. The item is being shaped into a like a pole or a rod, which is just very. This is all strange. Like this, it's like a handle that is about 6 feet tall. But you know you're trying to flatten it out, but the metal is being shaped into a rod. Jack, you don't notice anything.
I don't trust it. Okay, but I'm gonna describe. I'm gonna like walk around and just peer carefully. I'm also. I mean, and if I really don't notice anything, I will be kind of looking back and forth to just in the direction of where the king is as well. But for the most part, I want to keep my focus to where they are, just making sure there's no more threats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shada's gonna look back at Ember and in just extreme confusion. You know, at this point, what Shada would not have incorporated everything, would he?
Not everything.
So probably just at this point, the metals and Denton's ashes into the metals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he was thinking pretty hard about what it could be.
You continue?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So another perception check.
Can I give him inspiration?
Yeah.
All right, I do that. Oh. 7.
Okay.
You have a D10 inspiration now? Jeez.
I know, right?
Oh, that's so good.
So did you make another tools check there, Shada, and Jack make another perception check?
Sure.
Ooh.
17 for me.
Plus 7.
Oh,
Plus
we'll have to
7.
run out at some point. 11 for the perception
Plus
check.
7, right?
We'll give him a font of inspiration, or not a font of inspiration. The flash of genius or flash of whatever. We'll give him a +5 to that. So instead of a 24, he's got a 29.
All right.
Goodness.
So as you begin to incorporate the gemstones and you start to flatten it out, the 6 foot long hole begins to, you add another piece of metal, it begins to flatten out, and it's slowly shaping into a blade at the end. As you go to strike, you feel something like burn you at the back of your neck. Shada, you're going to take 8 points of fire damage.
Shit.
Okay, that's not fun.
As you kind of like pull from the back of your neck a now cold piece, like a little drop of basically cold magma, whatever stone that turns into. Brimstone, sure, we'll say that. So something just put magma onto the back of your neck. You don't know what.
God damn it.
And you strike, and then you hear a ping, and the stone that you laid into the this weapon that you're making is broken, shatters. You have to restart the inlay.
Alright, which one broke? The sapphire or the emerald?
Yeah, the sapphire.
Alright, so SHADA needs to go back and grab another sapphire. Is he able to get more materials?
Yep.
Alright, then yeah, he's
So-
going back and grab sapphire.
So we all saw this happen, right?
Yeah. Well, you saw him mess it up. You didn't see what did it.
Yeah,
Little
we're-
message.
We have a way of, if we have a way of like protecting him from anything that could interfere his work, it may help here.
I don't think we do, but I think we might have ways of screwing up the king.
Well,
And
certainly what about the tiny hut? That's what I mean.
You know, give me a minute. And before I do anything, I look at the two fucking infernal twins down there. Sarah and Ela. You two remember the day that you met me when you barged into my classroom and threw chaos into my life? I want you two to go do that now to him. And then I'm going to go sit down about 5 feet away from SHADA, like what he's doing. And I'm going to cast Tiny Hut, but I'm not going to ritual cast it. I'm just going to cast it as a spell. I'll use a spell slot for it, so it comes up immediately. Or, well, I think it takes a minute.
Cool. Jack's gonna.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Jack's gonna go and accompany SHADA if possible. If he's still out there, if he's still getting the sapphire, but otherwise, just gonna shadow him and look out for any more danger.
Oh, as soon as I cast Tiny Hut, oh, no, it's not concentration. Never mind, you're still invisible.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no. I cast prestidigitation earlier. I'm not invisible anymore.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go sit down by, Oh, shit. I'm gonna upscale cast invisibility on the Chuckle Twins. Elif and Sarah are now both invisible for an hour, and then I'm gonna go cast Tiny Hut.
So yeah, SHADA grabs a new sapphire.
All right, and Sarah and Alice, what are you doing?
We are in front of a crowd, right?
Yeah, but you just
You're
turned
invisible.
Okay.
If you cast spells, you become invisible. But you can do anything else to disrupt this fire giant king. What's the most?
Perform a dance?
Yeah.
I'll mention to them like about the pressure valves back there. There was an attempt to sabotage to SHADA through that. We might be able to do the same thing to him.
Can I
Like, what
distract the king with a sexy dance?
No,
Invisible.
What'd you say,
unless you
bitch?
like,
You're
unless you
invisible.
pick up like a dress or something, or like
A sexy dance is a sexy dance, no matter the gender.
You're invisible.
Oh. Damn.
What would happen
pick
if
up
I
a white
tried
sheet and pretend to be a joke. Ghost.
chill touch?
Sexy ghost.
Wave a haunted shopping list in front of his face.
What was that, Ella?
I was just wondering, like, what would happen if I tried to chill touch something? Because other than that, I'm not really too sure. I don't know what to do to sabotage this individual. Like, I understand I'm invisible, but
Mention the pressure valves, and chill touch would ruin your invisibility if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah. So you don't want to cast spells, but you just want to be chaotic. Just be chaotic. Do stuff.
so
Nobody can hit.
Can I
Nobody
go?
can hit you because they can't see you. They don't know you're there. So
I'm gonna go
Just-
investigate then. I'm gonna go, if I'm invisible, investigate for a weak spot that I could, like. Can I?
If I'm
Can I tickle him? Oh my God.
Make
Can I-
a
Yes.
sleight of hand check.
No way. No way.
Oh, I got an 18.
Nice.
Up on my
Tickle him.
He's gonna make
Now
a
the question is, he
Constitution saving
ticklish?
throw.
Constitution saving throw.
All right. So as he is working out this item, you notice as he like there's a
Please let it work.
some frost from a jar that he pours out, and as you let go and you like kind of reach up, and on his side he strikes down, and the scythe blade that he was constructing, he slams down and just dents it over the anvil as he like giggles. He's gonna turn around and he's going to just swat generally in the direction that you are. So what's your
I
armor
dodged
class?
12.
That is an 11. So it
dodged
misses. As he swipes it, and you just like manage to duck out of the way out of his giant fists.
What idiot.
Yeah.
How is that, you guys? Ooh.
Awesome.
Can't believe you fucking tickled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of that.
That wasn't on my D&D bingo card.
Yeah, definitely more of that.
All right. So, yeah. So, Jack, this is becoming stranger and stranger because as you are working this weapon, it went from a blade to now there's just a block of metal on the end of this rod. Now it's about the handle itself is about 2 feet. And it started taking on the shape of a hammer, a war hammer. So go ahead and roll another tools check.
I make like I don't know what this would be, like an arcana or like a
Make an arcana check.
investigation. Okay. 23. I want to know what's going on.
So as you're looking like closer, you feel the sense that there's another force working this weapon with SHADA.
I make a religion check.
Go ahead.
Twenty-four.
All right, so you're looking and you just like very faintly for just a moment, you see the silhouette of a bronze-skinned figure, smiles and then gone.
I'll cast a message. Oh wait, no, we're inside the dome. I can talk without it transmitting out now. Shada, don't worry about what's happening. It's not going to our plan, but don't worry.
All right.
It will work out.
Yeah, it's a little hard not to worry though. I was planning on going for a sheet of metal, and it's turning into a hammer. But I'll
I don't know.
trust you.
Okay.
Well, you've trusted me before, and I haven't led you astray, have I?
Not really. You're a wise man, Professor. I rolled a 20 for
Alright.
my tools
Roll
check.
perception check. Did you roll your perception?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear my name on there, but yeah, I'm rolling at 15. There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So, Jack, you do see that there is now a snake kind of going its way across the platform towards SHADA.
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and like, okay, it's making its way. Is it like threatening? Like it's
Yeah, it's
it's making a way to attack him. Okay, I'm pulling out my crossbow and shooting at it and running towards it.
Right, go ahead and make a shot. Sarah and Alith, are you trying to do anything to the king?
I would like to play the drums really like
27.
loud to
Why don't
distract
I?
it.
Why don't I take? Are we still invisible right now?
Slam
Right now,
poetry?
you both are, yeah.
Yeah.
Slam poetry.
Why don't I fly Zara
Cynthia.
up to
His ear.
to the king, and he could play a song up in his ear, and distract him.
I like that.
Okay.
There's a 27 to hit the fighter.
Let's do it.
Natural 20, you kill that thing. You just shoot it right in the head and just like the crossbow like sinks into the floor. It's dead.
Saw the sun.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and retrieve my crossbow bolt. Put it back in.
Eric, what are you gonna do to help?
So, like, are you trying to cast a spell or are you just singing in his ear?
Well, I don't have a spell to sing because I'm just naturally talented. So
Go ahead and make a deception check.
deception. Fine. If I must make a deception check.
Mm-hmm.
17.
38.
Cocked.
Hey,
Okay. Doesn't seem to affect him. All right.
Wow.
Shada,
do I have a
as you're now
kazoo?
in the middle, it like kind of trembles like mercury, and then turns into a shield.
what in the goddamn?
But soon you're able to, apply the rest of your components, and the challenge comes to an end.
It's a shield now.
It trembles again, and it just turns into about a wallet-sized block of metal.
What?
All right. So,
Shada is panicking.
is ready.
I guess.
Yes, you're ready. Did you just see what that thing did? You were ready.
Wait. Okay. So, it trembled, turned into a shield, then it turned into a wallet-sized block of metal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all that happened.
Yep.
All right.
What else? What else do you think this thing can turn into?
I am not sure.
Exactly.
All right.
So-
yeah.
As you walk up to present it to the crowd, standing there at a podium, there's suddenly a spotlight shining down on them. Is the masked figure, about the same stature as you, Shada, and as it spreads its arms out, the giants all applaud as it's like the ringmaster of a circus. It bows to the left, it bows to the right, and then it gestures to two pedestals on your perspective sides.
Michael.
Yes.
Well, he sets it on the thing. I want to cast Identify, but I don't want to ritual cast it. I just want to
Okay.
straight up cast it.
All right. So you learn that this item's name is Tamora's Avenger.
Okay.
It is considered an artifact. It is while attuned to this weapon, you have the luck feat. You're proficient in religion, and if you are more than 30 feet away from it, you are both blind and deafened.
Oh, okay.
At dawn, you can choose its form. It can either be a shield, a javelin, or a hammer.
Okay.
A warhammer. So
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just wanted to know what it was.
okay. So the king lays down his weapon, and it is a scythe. It has a long hammer that's laid with white diamonds and black gems. It has a kind of like a platinum colored blade. It's like pure white, and around the edges, frost gathers. And he names it Deathbringer. The silent one walks over and inspects the blade and looks around and it just nods, and then now walks over to Shada, and with both of its hands kind of tucked behind its back, it just looks at this wallet-sized silver medal, and it looks down at it, and then it slowly looks up at you, Shada.
Shada's just looking the masked figure in the face. Like, guess he, presents it.
So it kind of just like walks back between the two of you and faces the crowd. The crowd goes silent.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So the fact that he bent it over the anvil didn't matter. He just fixed it.
He
redid it.
Yeah, but you basically put him behind.
Slow him
Based
down.
on how everything worked, both Shada and the king were both brought behind a step based on what both parties did. So they both ended up being ahead. But they both ended up being equal to each other, so that's how it worked out.
Thank you, Ella. You helped a lot.
So the silent one gestures open to the crowd. And then the furnace in the middle lights ablaze with this white flame. It picks up Shada's tool, his item that he made, and it picks up the scythe, and it walks towards the furnace, and it tosses the scythe into the furnace, which ignites and goes away. The crowd is silent for 10 and 20 and 30 seconds, and then it just chaos erupts. And they all start
Check us out,
yelling.
shadows.
What are you guys doing? The silent one still has your item and shimmers and disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So this as the silence is happening, I want to cast message to Shada to say, go grab your item. And once
she's gone. The silent one's gone. He or she's gone. They took the item with them.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'm just gonna turn into a giant fucking eagle, and I'm gonna pick up Shada, and who else? Who?
You're gonna turn into a fuck eagle?
Wait. Are we escaping? This is it?
Hmm?
What's happening?
We're escaping. Yeah, we're escaping. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up Shada, and I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna pick up Jack.
Alright,
I'm gonna
so,
pick up those two as a giant eagle and start flying away.
so Kelwin, Zark, Elith, and Sarah are left behind.
Yep.
What do you
With
guys do?
Elith on Elith's broom.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
So it's you and Kelwin.
Fuck.
No one have another way to get out.
Well,
Do
nice
they
knowing
have
you
a way
guys.
to get out? Sorry, do you have a way to get out? And I carry one of them.
Do I have a way to get out?
Yeah.
Let me double check my ways to get out kit.
Just and then I'm gonna just call into him. Hey, just what about dimension dooring them? Like, what about like we
I don't have.
can't just
dimension
leave them
door.
there.
Can I overrule my broom and have one of them walk on?
Zark, don't you have a horse?
Yeah, no, actually, I found out I can't do that. It's not a rideable horse.
What?
Because they have to be specific.
Made this plan. You had.
So Zark and Kelwin are left behind as you all begin to
So we gotta
zip
go
on
back.
out of there.
We gotta go back.
Can't.
So as soon as I realize that these people aren't following me, I'm gonna drop the two that I'm carrying
Oh!
like on the ground safely.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be
or something.
it's probably gonna be about 2 rounds, so about 12 seconds, and then I'm gonna head back and grab the other two
So the
that are left
king
behind.
takes his sword that is intended to be just as hot as they came out of the furnace. He's going to slam the ground, and the pit begins to fill with lava.
Ah, but
Nice.
All right, so
Oh, getting out of here.
let's see what we can do here. We have these two left behind, and these 4 pitter-pattered on out of there. All right.
Must
Hey
be
guys,
fucking nice.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fuck them over for no reason.
Oh no.
So to give you a visual,
Please, we haven't had one all day.
Yeah, right.
this is what the situation currently looks like. You guys are safely away up here, and then these two are right here. So at this point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
What is it? What's this invisible thing?
What invisible thing?
It's like it looks like a track.
Nothing's invisible.
This thing
Probably
is
pipes that are like running over the thing.
Those
okay.
are pipes for the furnace. This is the.
How come we didn't have this when we were doing the whole thing before?
Because then you guys moved your tokens everywhere, and then it wasn't filled with lava. So,
Oh.
all right. So,
Sorry, I was. Oh, we should be much further away.
yeah, I will say it takes you 1 round to get to that point. I just didn't expect anyone to leave anyone behind.
Well,
Oh, I didn't either. I thought somebody had a fucking horse.
nope.
That's my horse.
Let's do this thing. Yeah, a rideable horse is a large beast, and I can only control up to medium. So.
Are we rolling initiative here? Okay. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. That's unfortunate. Where's Kelvin thing? He's got a.
Can I go back and pick them up? Like, can I drop Zara off? Are they just sitting there?
Yeah, so you guys are. So everybody who got away is 1 round away. So it will take one of your turns. It'll take 1 round for your characters to be where they are on the map. Okay?
Shit. So that's a 13, not not
Okay.
a fucking 43.
Tony,
I'm
you
sorry.
add him on the map.
Yeah, it's Kelwin. I don't have his token. Oh no.
Is
Yeah.
everybody else on the map?
Yep.
Okay. So, top of the round, start. Get your turn. Zark, it's your turn.
All right. Well. Huh. Let's see here. How big are these? How big are these guys exactly?
They're about 18 feet tall.
Ah,
Except the king,
for
he's about 20 feet tall.
fuck's sake! All right. Well, if I'm
Okay, I
going
see
down.
initiative roll. Here we go.
I'm going down fighting.
And all the ones that ran up to you were the ones in the black armor and black helmets.
Ah, great. Cool.
Oh boy, they're in armor. All right. Well, let's see here.
Cool.
Where's my thing? Where's that thing? Where's that?
Apologies. Lost my connection. Back now.
All right.
All right.
Let's.
So Jack,
Here's
you
I had an initiative of 23, but
Yeah.
we can put me in wherever.
well, it takes one round to get where you are on the map. If you go back.
Mhm.
So
Oh, okay. That's what I'm
you
doing.
missed your first turn anyway. So Zark, what are you doing?
That's okay.
Well, since I don't see really any other way out of this at the moment, I'm gonna just straight up. Wait, hang on one second. Okay, yeah.
You got like 10 seconds to use your turn.
All right, fucking, I'm gonna shoot at this guy right here, the green guy.
The
I
king.
feel like I'm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where? Nope, probably not.
He's not armored. He did not.
Oh.
He's not wearing armor for this. With it, he's bare chested. So yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Hey.
He has a bear chest.
Yeah, he's ripped.
Yes.
And he's now also marked as my favorite foe.
So does he take the 2 extra points of damage there or nah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot at him again. Hey.
That hits. The 16 just hit, by the way.
Oof. All right. Good to know.
So another 12 points of damage, okay? All right. And anything for your movement?
Nah, I think I'm good right here.
Okay.
There's not really many places to hide, so.
So he is going to step here. There. And he's going to take his sword. He's first going to swing at Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 30 to hit.
Oof.
Yeah, that'll hit.
God. Oh no. Are we gonna lose? Are we gonna lose another one?
He just made this character too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That is a total of 29 points of damage, 1 point of which is fire damage from his sword.
Oh. Oh my god.
Okay. So 29. Okay,
Should
gotcha.
someone text him now
This
to make a
blade
new
is going
character?
to keep going. It's going to go after Zark.
I think it will not.
That is 25 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Yeah,
Zark.
that hits.
That is 32 points of damage,
Ah!
10 of which is fire.
Oh joy.
All right. Okay, it's the blue giant's turn. He is going to throw a rock at Zark.
Hey.
That is a 20 to hit.
What? Yeah, sure. Just fucking kill me already. I know it's gonna happen.
It's 29 points of bludgeoning damage. You're closest to it. As he just takes this rock and hurls it at you. Big. That is its turn. Shada loses his turn. It's now Kelvin's turn.
Kelvin is going to cast Mirror Image on himself.
Well, I know what I'm doing while I'm watching the playback tomorrow.
Any attacks are with disadvantage, right?
No, so it has a weird mechanic, but when attacks come in, I roll a dice to see which image you hit and if you hit the real one. There's 4 of him.
Okay. All right. Anything for your bonus action?
Nothing for the bonus action, but for his movement, he's going to come here and stand just on the edge of this lava.
Okay. The king gets an opportunity attack as this reaches 10 feet.
Yeah, he sure does.
That is going to be a 15 to hit. It misses. Kelvin's AC is 22.
Oh, good news is that would have hit the real fucking Kelvin. And it misses. It does not shatter one of the mirrors. So yeah, cool.
All right. It is now the red fire giant's turn right here. He's gonna notice Kelvin running away. Let's see here. And he's gonna throw a rock at him with disadvantage. Because he is.
Okay.
That is gonna be an 18 to hit.
He destroys one of the illusions.
Okay.
There are still 2 illusions around Kelvin that look exactly
Was
like
it
Kelvin.
18 to hit?
Yeah. Because it hit the illusion, and the illusion's AC is 12.
Okay. All right. Amber loses a turn. Now it's the orange fire giant. He's gonna throw a rock at Kelvin again. Well,
Okay.
that's a 13 to hit.
That destroys another illusion. God damn it. Okay.
And then the next it's gonna be green. It's gonna walk up and swing at Zark.
God damn it.
Alright.
No.
It only needs to be right here. Yep. Alright, and that's the last giant's turn. Zark, that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Wow, it does not for once.
Alright,
Actually.
so after you just getting hit by a rock and a flaming molten hot sword, you manage to duck out of the way as this other great sword comes swinging at you, and just takes a little bit off the top.
Singes my beard.
All right.
A little off the top. Sounds like a circumcision.
So Jack, it is now your turn. You managed to make it where you are now.
Okay, great. First question. Does this or this, are either of these or any of these have cover? Could I conceivably hide behind those?
I will say the minecart is. The
minecart, like this one?
Yeah.
So if I were to stand right here, would I be able to hide behind it?
Yeah.
I've got 30 feet of movement, so I can just about get to there. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. So, couldn't hide behind there, could I? Or could I duck behind this barrel here?
I will say you can hide with disadvantage.
Okay, cool. I'll try that. Bonus action, hide, disadvantage. I rolled 2 11, so 23.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now, from my hidden point of view, I should now roll with advantage to attack. However, I'm still out of range of the kingly dude, Are the other storm giants? Are they fighting? Sorry, fire giants. Are they fighting or are they watching?
They've all attacked.
They've all attacked. They're all in. Oh, of course they are. Okay, great. So the guy who's closest to me, I'm gonna fire at him from stealth, with my hand crossbow. Rolling with advantage. Now, here's the fun thing about me is I have the elven accuracy feat, so I get to reroll a dice if I roll with advantage. Which eventually means I get to roll 3 dice. So, ooh, both were awful. So that's one more. That's better. 25.
Hits.
Hit. Cool. Rolling with sneak attack. Total damage 20 points of piercing damage to this guy. I'm no longer hidden.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. That's my turn. Action, bonus action, movement.
Right. Zara, you and Elif make it back on the broom. What are you doing?
All right. That's 30. I'm gonna go on the bridge, and I'm going to.
You get 10 more feet of movement because you were technically where Elif was.
Oh, okay. There. All right. Just testing something out. I would like to cast lightning bolt at the 4th level.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I. And it's gonna be. It barely touches these 3. That touches him, right? Because he's in that square.
He's technically in that space.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hit all 3 of those guys with lightning bolt.
Right. So this is the dex save for the first one. It gets a -1. That is a 5. The king. That's an 8, and they all 3 fail.
Nice, nice cock. All right. And then that was my action. Could I, as a bonus action, ready an arrow, or is that not allowed?
Nope. You can use your bonus
Okay.
action to use your Ka-Chow. It does take a bonus action to ignite the charge, does it not?
Yeah.
Or if your Hembro, you can light it with your bonus action, but you know that fire does not work against these guys.
I know. I just wanted to ready an arrow, not
So since this is
ignite
the
it.
property of your weapon, I'll let you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just ready my I'll ready my
Activate
arrow.
the charge. Okay.
Activate it.
Yeah. To like activate your charge, if you're activating a charge, you can do that with your bonus action. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to ready an arrow. I didn't want to activate it.
I mean, you don't really have to ready an arrow. You just
Oh,
use your
okay.
action on the next turn to shoot an arrow. Okay.
I guess you're right.
Zark, it is your turn.
All right. So if I try to move away from my AM, does the king get an attack of opportunity on me?
So they both get an opportunity attack?
God.
Take the disengage action.
You can use-
Disengage? I don't.
Yeah. You can disengage and run away.
But then you're a little bitch.
Or you're a survivor.
And everyone will know you for being a little bitch.
I'm a survivor.
And a survivor, I guess.
Or take the dodge action and hold out. Sorry, don't want to move again.
Take the what option?
Dodge action.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
So disengage and wait, how far is this?
Hey, Ember, what's Kelvin's health currently at?
Kelwin still has full health, I think. Hold on, let me check.
No,
No,
the king
he's
hit him.
got 44 health. He's got 44 health.
All right.
Why?
I just wanted to update his character sheet.
I just
Oh
want to
yeah,
know that he'll
I
let me
can't.
know.
I can't do that.
Right.
I don't have
So,
access
Zark,
to it.
what are you doing? You took a investigation. You moved there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be better if you moved somewhere like here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I keep running back there.
Okay.
Is what I meant to
So
do.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right.
You do that.
You do that. Okay, so as you run, you hear a boom, 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 boom behind you as the king is running up to you.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, you're gonna take another hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Nah, you're not
That
dead.
is
Don't
a
worry about it.
16 to hit.
Oh, I have a 16 AC, so
Can I cutting words that or no?
Yeah.
All right, I will cutting words that.
Yeah.
Yell your cutting words.
You're ugly, you stupid, and your mama's fat.
So as he
Mom's a
swings,
hoe.
he looks up at you and like kind of his grip on his greatsword slips and it misses Zark and just scrapes across the anvil right in front of him with sparks flying as it does, leaving behind the anvil itself is glowing. Let's just see how much damage that would have been. 30 more points of damage.
Yeah, I'd be unconscious.
But it didn't hit.
Yeah, that's not dead though,
But now
is
he
it?
gets a second swing.
Yeah, for fuck.
I can't do it twice. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
No.
Oh. No.
Someone stop him now.
So that's a
It's
natural
okay.
20.
He's not gonna die. Don't worry, guys.
So we're gonna do the
We don't-
66 first. That
Good
is
God.
48 points of slashing damage plus 7. So that's 55.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 20 points of fire damage. So 75 75 points of fire damage. So 75 points of damage altogether, not 75 more points of fire damage.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah,
don't want
I'm down.
that.
You guys watch
So you're not
as
dead.
he's
Hold on.
Only mostly dead.
he's
Zark, what's your
unconscious as
total
fuck.
HP?
84.
84.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're
I don't
fine.
think Zark
You
would have
guys
fainted though.
watch as this guy just slashes Zark and he just crumbles. His body slides mid-run and just comes to the edge of the lava and stops.
Oh god, oh no. I'm gonna get burned up and I'm gonna just yell at all of you.
Yeah, you can't yell at us because you're dead.
He's gonna come back as a white
True.
and just yell. You guys
Yeah.
can't. He's just gonna float around following you guys, going ah like the whole time. Like that's just Zark from now on.
Yep, that's me.
All right, so this giant's gonna run here, and it is going to throw a rock at Jack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh, 27's gonna hit.
All right. That is going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage. You lucky.
Uncanny dodge. She'll take 9 points of
9
bludgeoning
points of
damage.
bludgeoning damage.
That's
And
my
this
reaction.
runs up
just
and
now.
picks up this truck is, and then it just as it just hits you right in the shoulder as you dodge out of the way. It's gonna hurt in the morning, but it took away the blunt force of it. Shada, you are now back. You and Ember
Alright.
are back.
So am I in the same square technically as Ember, or
I'll say Ember
What's
is
the situation?
technically where you are. We'll say right here. That's
all
it.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Shada is, sees a situation, and he's gonna. We're on the ground though, right? At this point.
Mhm.
Yes.
So Shada's going to run, use his feline agility, get up to this giant right here,
Okay.
and start, pull his sword out and start wailing on this giant.
All right.
Best as he can.
Sorry, did you ever roll your lightning bolt? I never took that away from them. So the 31 points.
I thought I did.
Yeah, you did. 31 points. I never accounted for that.
Wow.
Oh.
This changes everything.
That was the orange, blue, and red.
Yeah.
How convenient.
And the king, right? No, it wasn't the blue, it was the king.
No, it was the blue, the orange, and the king.
Okay, there we go.
All of them were in my line of sight.
Blue the Orange King.
Oh,
Shut
no.
up. You know what? Maybe he should have died.
Not too late.
I'm
Okay,
kidding.
So
Not too late? Wow.
You swing with your sword, you got a 17 that misses. It just misses. And then the 27 hits. So 12 points of slashing damage on the blue one. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Now, anything else?
And yeah, why not? Shada's going to use action surge, and then in between the orange one and the king, he's gonna cast shatter.
Okay. So they make con saving throws.
Yep.
DC is 14. All right, so they both get +6. This is for the orange one. That is 17, 12.
All right.
11.
Yeah, 11. Still fails.
So
10
All right.
points of thunder damage to the king. And then 10 points of damage to the orange one. All right.
that is true.
It is now. Is that your turn, Shada?
Yeah, it is.
All right. It is now Kelvin's turn.
Kelvin is going to reach a hand down to Zark and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that.
So 19 hit points.
Zark, you come back with 19 hit points. You are currently
Hey.
prone.
Fuck.
And that's going to be his turn.
Ignore that movement. So it is now the red one's turn. He's gonna move here. He's going to throw a rock at Kelvin.
Okay.
Boulder. That's a natural 20.
Well, hold on.
Let's find out. Maybe one more duplicate?
Image.
What?
20 hits his last image.
Alright, so this
And
rock
destroys.
just goes flying across the arena and slams into this wall here, but it takes out a image in a process. Yeah, that would have been 70 points. No. 40, 52, 59 points of bludgeoning damage if it would hit. So. Alright, that is its turn. Ember, it is now your turn.
Yeah, so Ember's still a giant eagle, and he has 80 feet of movement. So he's gonna come down here,
Okay.
as a giant eagle, and he is going to scoop up.
As giant eagles do.
Yeah, he's gonna scoop up these two and be out of the reach of everybody, and he's gonna fly back this way with his action, giving him another 80 feet of movement to just move these guys off the fucking map.
So it would be your action to grab them.
Okay, well, I'll use my action to grab them and then move them the 15 feet. Or I
I'll
guess
say
this
that
would
as a
be
giant
15
eagle,
feet.
you would technically be larger than your icon would be, and the
Yeah.
king does get an opportunity attack. Out of fairness.
It's good.
Sure.
Quite a long reach.
So, let's go ahead and roll that opportunity attack. What's your AC as a giant eagle?
It's low. Hold on. It's a 13.
That's a 17 to hit.
It's,
Ooh, I'm having a concentration check.
No,
yeah, it will be.
For
It will be
polymorph?
depending on how much damage he does.
I thought polymorph doesn't do concentration checks.
Yeah, it does.
Polymorph is concentration.
Let's hope we don't lose polymorph over the lava.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have brought it up.
let's hope you don't do more than 26 points of fucking damage.
Gotta be more than
17.
It's a reason why I grabbed them from the distance that I did where he couldn't hit me, but
We'll see.
Hold on. So wait, I want to map this out for a moment. So Zark was here, Elwin was here,
I came here to grab them.
and you, as a giant eagle, consider a large beast.
Yep, so I would be in that space
So
to grab them. That's
because I don't want to
15
kill
feet
anyone
away.
out of. Yes. So
Out of spite.
Okay. So I'll say no. You didn't.
yeah. Okay.
But
I don't want to
that's
kill
how
anyone,
far
so I'll
there.
kill someone.
All right.
Okay.
So I had 15 feet of movement when I got to here, so I could get to here. One more.
Go ahead and move it.
Okay. I could get to there with them.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
All right. So, as you're flying, this giant is going to make a 2 sword attacks against SHADA. SHADA, that is a 16 to hit.
That misses, so Shadow's going to riposte. Alright, 26 to hit,
Hits.
and I think I add damage to that. Pretty sure I do. Just double checking. Yes, I add D8. So, yep, that's 19.
All right. Now it's gonna make a second sword attack. That's gonna be a 28 to hit.
That you see, that one hits.
Now you see, that is gonna be 31 points of slashing damage as it takes its giant sword.
Did he just
and
throw
cleaves
up?
you.
Oh my god.
All right.
31. All right, that's a chunky bit of damage.
And this one is gonna run up here. It's gonna throw a rock at Ember.
Yep.
That is gonna be a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. I lose my form, and I take 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
And I land on the ground. I assume we're about 10 or 20 feet up. We can roll fall damage for Kelwin and me and
We'll
Zark.
say 10 feet, so it's just 1d6 for, so it's 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So, it's a couple of lost death saves there.
All right, and
Well, we already healed him, so, you know.
Oh, okay. It's further down. Okay.
I'm hanging on by a
Ouch.
thread.
so it is now Ellis' turn.
All right, Dan,
Production.
you see the dynamics I'm doing on the screen right now?
Okay.
This
Mm.
is the spot that I would like to be casting Hunger of Hadar with all that slimy, yummy tentacles.
What is the radius of Hunger of Hadar?
Huh?
What is the radius of Hunger of Hadar?
20 feet, like I am demonstrating to you.
So, can you just point it? Okay, so there's the blue arrow pointing in one direction, corner to corner.
It's a radius coming
I know.
out from
Okay,
this.
so I can draw the shape. Can you keep the blue arrow in one corner of this? And then somebody draw
yeah.
pointing to the
got
opposite
you.
corner. Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Good enough. So wait, I'm gonna go out one more. There we go. All right.
Anyway, that's a Dex 16.
So
What's it?
all of them except for the red one is me. So this is the orange, natural 1. That is a 13 for the blue king. That's a 14 green. That's an 11. So they all fail.
Uh-huh.
So what do they get if they miss?
Let me see. Let me roll. I'm sorry, what? A 7?
So they all miss.
They all failed that. See. Nice.
Yeah, it says a 7. I got 7 for my damage.
Okay, so they all take 7 points of damage.
What else does Hunger of Hadar? Hold on.
I thought it did more damage. That's
Hold on. That's not right.
I think if they start their turn, it does more damage, and if they fail, they
it just
are
says
considered
2d6.
grappled. No, but it does
I thought they
continual
just get
damage,
hungry.
and they can't see.
Mhm.
Okay, you're right.
2d6 cold damage when it starts its turn there.
Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see if they run into lava. That'd be fun.
So it's difficult terrain. They take 2d6 cool damage, and they have to succeed on a dex saving throw,
Or
take
two-
another 2d6.
On their turn, yeah.
Yeah.
When they
Okay.
start, if they end their turn
So
there.
they
yeah.
can't see anything. All the giant's vision is
Yeah.
blocked by magical darkness. Top of the round, it is now Jack's turn.
Oh, funny. Okay, cool. I cannot see the king now, right?
Nope, you can't see any of them.
Cannot see the king. Just this guy.
Yeah, he's like halfway out of it.
Yeah, okay, well, good enough. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna attack this fool. Here it is to hit. Yeah, okay. I will attack just with a rapier attack. Here we go. +8. 17 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. Cool. All right. In that case, I'm going to use my remaining 5 feet of movement to back up, and I'm going to use my bonus action to duck behind the cart. Oh wait, Ember's behind the cart. 1, 2.
Come snuggle with me, baby.
Yeah. Can we occupy the same space in this game? To you.
No, but you can be
can't
like-
stop in the same space.
You could be like there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll be like right up here. Oh. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
Missed my shot.
Sarah, it's your turn. Literally, all of you guys when I came to this fight, and here comes a giant fist. Sorry, it's your turn. Are you muted? Sounds like you're muted. Hey, Jean, Sarah.
I believe he is muted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty sure he's muted. I can tell you what he wants to do, though.
What does he want to do?
He wants to cast inspiration on SHADA, and as a bonus action, I think he can do that. And
Yep.
then he wants to move himself 30 feet away. And as he's running away, he wants to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Orange Guy.
Okay, so that's a wisdom save.
I think so.
Natural 1.
Yeah. Okay. So he
JK.
he falls down and starts laughing.
Uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Until he takes damage.
Yeah.
How much psychic
And he
damage
gets
is
to
that?
make a save at the end of each of his turns.
Well, he's gonna
So-
take damage at the start of his next turn because he's in the Hunger of Hadar.
Sure.
So Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Let me get to that. That is going to be no psychic damage.
Okay.
It just is incapacitated. All right.
Oh, okay.
That is, and Sarah was moving 1, 2. There. Zark, it is now your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. I'm still prone, aren't I?
Oh, it only has advantage on its saving throw if it's triggered by damage.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's cool.
Zark.
So
You're on the other side of the lava moat now. What are
I
you
see
gonna
that.
do?
Oh, am I? I'm assuming I'm up.
You can use
You're
half
on the
your
ground.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Going
a
this
first.
direction. This general. I know, right? Well, I finally can do something
Don't lose your train of
because
thought.
not
Come
everyone's
on.
in the way.
Don't lose your train of thought.
I
keep on
am
it.
going to cast Conjure Barrage
Okay.
in this direction.
So it's going to.
You also want to move away.
Why would I do that?
We're running away.
Okay, I can move after I cast the
Alright,
thing.
so the king got a 19, the green one got a 9 on their
Well, first, I
-1.
haven't even. Oh, well. Okay, so it won't hit the king, but it'll definitely hit the other guy. We need a dex of 14.
I keep looking at Zark's camera. I can't help but think like this guy looks like he would go and mow my lawn in white tennis shoes and long socks.
You damn right I would.
He also looks like he would throw a hell of fucking barbecue and grill up some mean fucking burgers and brats.
Just going full dad mode.
Okay.
Well, that was a waste of a fucking air. Did
Alright.
6 damage.
So is that your turn?
It's something.
Yeah, that's my turn. Or no, I'm now gonna skedaddle away.
Ellis, go ahead
Skedaddle.
and roll 4d6 for me, please.
I'm just gonna.
You'll have to do this for all the giants' turns that are. Elif. Elif! Oh, Elif!
Each.
So we're gonna have.
You said 46.
15 points of damage of various types. Alright. You guys watch as a molten hot blade sticks out of the darkness, and you watch a ball of fire get launched in your direction. It's gonna be here. And I need
Is this a spell or is this like somebody's throwing a fucking ball of lava at us.
Fireball through the his blade's ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna dispel that or counterspell that.
All right, so it misses. That one doesn't hit at all. Okay, cool. And then we're just gonna keep using that same 15 as the basis for all of their damage. That is a natural 20, so he only takes 8 points. All right, you guys gonna run here. Shada, it is now your turn with Calvin on deck.
All right, so
Figure out
everybody's. Wait, what's up with the one in front of me? Who was the one that was laughing?
The one in front of you.
All right, so he's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
I think it's time to get out of here.
Okay.
Personally, so
the Joker to the thief.
Shada's going to use his movement, get over here.
Okay. Anything else?
Let me look. Throw an Eldritch Blast at the one that's standing behind the one that's on the ground.
All right.
Let me do that. 22 and an 11.
All right, so that does 5 points of force damage. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Shadow's gonna use second wind just to regain some of the lost hit points.
Okay.
Let me roll that.
Is he still carrying that thing he made?
What? What'd you say?
The wondrous artifact that you made. You still got
Oh,
it?
that was taken by the Mass Figure.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I think it'll be fine. I think.
All right. So
16 points of healing back to you. And now we have Kelvin's turn.
Yeah, Kelvin is going to slap Zark on the back and be like, "Hey, buddy, we need to go." And he's going to run up here and he is going to cast Cure Wounds on Zark at the first level, giving him 8 extra hit points. And he's just going to run away.
Okay.
Wait, how many?
Is that Kelvin's turn?
Yeah, that's all that Kelvin can do because he does not have bonus actions.
All right, so
So-
8.
Red Giant is going to move here. Then it is now Ember's turn.
Yeah. Okay. I have a we've been in this area for a while now, right? We saw the whole competition happen.
Yeah. This is about the third round of combat though.
And yeah, so we've been in this area for a while. How structurally supported are these bridges? Are they like very fucking sturdy, or are they like, hey, if we have 2 fucking fire giants on this bridge, it might collapse?
So these are
With
parts
help.
of the room that have not been overcome by lava yet. Like they're slightly higher than other parts. They're not necessarily bridges. It's how the map is designed, but not in my mind. It's not like that. But you did watch this. Well, you didn't see it, but this giant just stepped through the lava.
Okay, so like moving through lava, like doesn't affect them. Okay, cool. I'm gonna dimension door myself and Zark away up this tunnel very far.
Right, so you and Zarg blip in the middle of the large bridge, on the top layer of the fire giant city. Is that your turn?
Before I go, I want to say, fall back, retreat, and I don't want. When I say very far, I mean like 200 feet or so to where we can see like Kelwyn and Sarah and Elith.
Okay.
Like we can see them, but you know they need to come to us. Yeah, but I'm taking Sark with me. We're fucking going.
All right, so you two. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this one at the beginning of his turn, he makes a save for Ratasha's or end.
Both.
So
He makes the beginning and the end.
So that is a 18, 19, so he saves. He's half his movement to stand up. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and throw a rock at Shada. He's running away. Elith, can you roll 4d6 for me, please? Shada, that is gonna be a natural 20.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've rolled like crap the past couple sessions, so you can't be mad at me. Shada, that is going to be 31 points of bludgeoning damage. You got lucky on that one. As you're running away, this rock
31?
comes. Yep.
Alright.
And that is its turn. It's going to take. It automatically fails the dex save, so 18 points of types of damage. Alright, it is now the green one's turn. It's gonna make a dex save. That succeeds, so it's only gonna take 2d6. 9 points of cold damage. Alright. And it is going to start moving this way. And that's as far as it can move. And now it's Elif's turn. Elif, you're muted.
I thought you said Nebula for a second. My bad. So I would like to, Eldritch Blast whichever one is closest to me twice, and if someone could roll that for me, that would be spectacular.
I'll do it. So that would be the orange one. That is a 19 to hit.
That should be, yeah, that should be hitting.
Yep. And then that is going to be 13 points of force damage. Gonna roll again.
Nice.
13 is decent.
And the next attack is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Awesome. Giveaway time.
Indeed. Congrats, In Gently. You've won a set of dice.
Fantastic.
And that is Ella's turn. She's gonna run away too. Jack. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great. How hurt does the lead guy here look?
He looks pretty hurt compared to the other ones.
Oh, yeah?
But you also see everybody else running away, so.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see everyone else running away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my... I'm going to... Yeah... Bonus action. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all like just here, just disappearing off into the gloom, or are they actually here right now?
Well, Ember and Zark are not there. Elif is not there.
Cool.
The rest of them are.
Okay. Great. I will fire one last crossbow bolt at this dude right here.
Okay.
Just a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
There'll be probably no sneak attack damage. Oh, well, it was a 16 to hit, so
Misses.
don't even worry about it. Yeah, don't even worry about it. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just hightail it off the map along with the rest of the party.
And as everybody begins to get out of range of the fire giants, that will actively end initiative. But starting next week, we will have a chase right off the bat. So that is where we're going to end our session for the night.
Ooh.
So let me go ahead and get
To celebrate the chase, I'm going to chase this shot.
So everyone, thank you so much for tuning into our session tonight. Congrats to Zen Gently for winning the giveaway for the dice tonight. Let's look at the dice that you won before we go ahead and say our goodbyes. So,
congrats.
You know, we're gonna pick a pretty blue bag. Let's see what kind of dice are inside. Ooh, like a ocean seafoam blue and white. That's pretty. That's
cool.
nice. I like those.
Wow,
Congrats.
that's nice.
So we will put that aside for you. Don't forget to DM me with your address, and I will mail that out to you post haste. So we will see everybody next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, Sarah will be on a trip and unable to join us for that session.
We'll go to Mexico, bitches!
Next, I believe it's next Thursday, is a one-shot hosted by
Wednesday.
Me. No, so
Thursday.
the one I did. Yeah.
You?
So,
All right. Yeah, 17. All right.
Yeah, the 17th. So 8 days, we have a community one-shot with 5 slots open left. So join our Discord if you want to get in on that. And then 6 days after that, so 2 weeks from today, Midnight Jack here will be DMing a one-shot for in place of our normal stream. So be sure to check that out, and I'll actually get to be a player character. So I'm so excited.
Here comes Daddy-S Twingspan! Oh!
He's making a comeback.
Is that what's gonna happen? Oh man.
No, I already have a really good idea for a character. I can't wait.
Awesome.
So I would like to thank all of our role players for this session. First and foremost, the Queen of Necrotic Damage and Eldritch Blast, Elif Visago.
Huge Pog champ. Epic W. We're winning.
The best tickle yet. Best tickle in D&D.
Finally on face cam for a session, the Fire Wizard, Ember Alfraxius.
Huge Pog Champ, Epic W, we're winning.
Are you
It looks
serious?
exactly as how I imagined.
Wow.
The one who saved Zarek from death with his cutting words, Sarah Arrest.
Bye.
Didn't save him for long.
The had no idea what was going on this session, but played along anyway, SHADA Copperstone.
It's a thing I made.
It's a thing.
Thing you made.
The one who talks to his shadow occasionally when the DM remembers it, Midnight Jack.
It's cool. I'm talking to it in my head all the time.
And joining us late this session and learn some things about himself and the friends he made along the way, Zark Nacella, our human ranger.
Ah.
Go back to boot camp.
So, thank you once again to everyone who tuned into the session tonight. See you next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the following day for the one shot, and 2 weeks from now with the other one shot. Don't forget to check out our Pride merch, join our Minecraft server, our Discord server, and that's all I have. Bye.
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 Bye.